Don't incriminate other people either, George.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I will neither confirm nor deny these allegations.
It was a ranker, article I read. That's all.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Everybody can hear me, right?
Clickbait.
Yes.
Yes.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
And the voices, but also you.
All
right. Can you guys hear me now?
Also the voices.
Yes, we still hear. We heard you before too.
It's coming. Yeah, the mic on my camera was being used for some reason. So hopefully that's better. I don't know if it is or not, but
what the
it is
hell?
me.
Why is this saying this video is only available to subscribers? That is not okay.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We're inadvertently punishing people. That's not
we're
right.
Inadvertently making it so people can't watch at all.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't, unless that's only for the video. The live one, okay.
It would probably be.
Never mind. We're okay. Everything's fine. We're all good here now.
I mean,
fine. How are you?
How are you?
Okay. I'm not sure.
My heart was all aflutter.
I was slightly worried, but So basically, what I just found out is you have to actually subscribe if you want to watch the videos on Twitch. Although why you'd want to watch the videos on Twitch after the fact is confusing to me, because it'd be much better to go to the YouTube channel and catch them ad free there. Oh, did I say ad free?
Oops.
I didn't hear nothing.
We want you to watch live.
If you could see my face, you would see me covering my mouth with both hands. Oh no.
We're all very exciting people, and you want to watch us live while we role play. It's great.
Live from all across the United States. It's
role play. Is that what we call it?
East Coast, middle of the country, and West Coast. We're all over the place.
Did we think of a name for this group, by the way?
Sadness.
No.
It got really quiet while people contemplated for a little bit there.
I've got a name for it, but it's not for polite company.
Turd bags.
Somebody's upset.
Sadness.
No, somebody's just drugged up and doesn't give a flip.
Well, you're also in pain, so we give you a pass for if you take things a little bit too personally. But we will tell you later when you're not as in pain. We'll be like, hey, man.
That's okay. I'll probably care about the same level.
Yeah.
Next time, don't hit the deer.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Come on, man.
This is why introverts tend to stay safer than extroverts. They don't go places. They just stay home.
There's something to that.
I know, right? I'm more likely to probably meet an untimely end than my husband. I like to socialize, hang out with people, and do stuff.
But if you stay home all the time, nobody will know that you're dead.
Well, I mean,
until the cats eat your body.
I don't have any cats. I'll just be here forever. Oh my god!
You know, when they found Kurt Cobain, the cats were eating his brain.
Yeah.
You know,
because it's all over the back wall.
Yeah.
We're great people. We're not terrible.
You know what the last thing to go through Kurt Cobain's brain was?
Okay, let's not do that.
Hey, man.
Too real. Too real. We got to tone it down.
Do not start something you do not wish finished.
It was 30 years ago. It's too soon.
I worked EMS. Trust me, that was a tame joke.
B, C, D. I'm sorting beads while we count down because this is my life.
Wow.
Oh, man.
I know, right? It's so great.
I guess I should turn off.
Just don't eat the beads.
They look so tasty, like little Tic Tacs.
Mm-hmm.
So, while we're waiting for the timer to go down, as everybody in here is aware, the lovely Rick has put me in a position where I need a new vehicle. So I sat there and started looking at, new vehicles, and then I started looking at used vehicles, and it was like, why the hell would I buy a used fucking vehicle
when they're so close in price? Yeah.
there were some that were more expensive and had less features. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Not really a surprise. Yeah.
At the same dealership.
Yep.
It's like, what are you smoking?
Well,
I knew.
there's a shortage
Yeah.
of vehicles now, thanks to somebody's trade war.
Hey, man.
It's kind of like it was during.
Uncertainty
It's
is
kind of like
bad.
the way it was during COVID when vehicles were simply not being manufactured. So going out there and buying a used vehicle was costing a lot of money.
Yeah, it inflated the market.
Yep.
It hasn't really bounced back from that either.
I know.
It hasn't bounced back from when they did that cash for clunkers thing, really. Which, I mean, it was a good idea, but it was abused by, too many. At least I know down here it was abused by too many shady dealerships and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh, I'm finding all the F's. These are letter B.
What is that
What did you say?
rhythmic noise happening?
Someone is shaking jingly something. Yeah, that.
That.
Who is it?
That would be Matt.
What's he doing?
He's playing.
Most definitely not me.
Mm.
What is it?
Lies, he says.
It's kind of a cool sound, I won't lie.
It's
Not
not
like a
that.
bat.
I just curious where it's coming from and what it's about.
Yeah,
Where it's
I
at.
tried muting me, but I don't know. It has stopped though. Is somebody making margaritas pre-stream?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Last minute, last chance.
Look, I purposely made my drink prior to this engagement, so.
Not gonna just make
And then I made the second one after that. So anyway,
Do you have like the big cubes so they melt slower?
yes, I have the big cubes, the craft.
I knew you would.
No, it just came with the new refrigerator. We got it last year, so
Hmm.
I had no clue. I just picked the best price thing, and I just said, when can you have it? Refrigerator was dying.
I've got those D20 molds that you can freeze ice into.
Nice.
Those are nice.
Yeah. When you do that, you're supposed to use. They say you're supposed to use hot water, so it can actually
I have heard that. Yeah, to keep it clear.
to keep it clear.
That or distilled water. I think it's supposed to be.
Hey, sorry about that. The dog wasn't too happy being kennelled.
There we go. And now we know.
It was our illustrious DM who was.
Yes.
How dare he?
How
Well, I mean,
dare-
it wasn't him. It was his dog.
Yeah. Part of my menagerie that I can't control.
I
if
feel
you
your
could,
pain
it
on
would be
that.
weirder.
What's that?
From which one of us? Too many
I said
people.
I can relate to that. I don't. 5 dogs that none of them listen.
Oh, I've got 2 dogs. One listens really well. The other one is a complete and total psychopath. They say dogs are supposed to be obedient. She is not.
What type of dog?
She is a mix. She is a golden doodle mixed with Labrador mixed with husky, which I
That's
found
part
out.
of the problem.
Which I found out from my daughter, who got her degree in animal science or something like that. She teaches ag ed now. That's like one of the worst possible combinations you can get.
I could, I was gonna say.
Yeah, you've got all the mental health breeds mixed together.
Exactly. Yeah, so she's a nutcase, and she doesn't listen to you, and she's almost 2 years old, and she acts like she's 2 months old. But hey, somebody's got to take care of her, right?
Well, I mean,
You love her.
if you'd assume.
I mean, you could have just not picked her, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I
How
mean,
the
if you've already bonded, you kind of
I mean,
stop.
I'm just saying, but you could have nipped it in the bud from the beginning or something. I don't
This is
know.
true. Yeah. Yeah, could have done that.
Whoops.
Yeah,
Hindsight's
easier said
20/20.
than done.
Hey,
Like, oh,
Look,
I love this creature. Oh my god, it's insane.
I love my cat, but she hates other cats, which means I can't have another cat.
Oh, should I leave? But
Ah.
come on, it was a little funny.
But yeah, no, it was great. It was great.
So you're saying that you belong to George?
No.
Whoa.
I mean, that's what it sounded like.
It did kind of sound like that. Gotta
It
say.
was misinterpreted from its intended.
I mean, words mean what they mean. So
That is not true
Well,
at all. Words often do not mean what they mean. Like the word literally, which literally turned into not meaning literally.
that's because it's used improperly.
yeah,
Yes,
True.
but if you look it up in the dictionary, it now just means both, which makes it even less rational.
They say
Yeah, well,
literally,
that's
but they
because
mean
people are
figuratively.
stupid.
Which dictionary says this? I want to know.
Yeah.
So look it up.
Well,
The
other
book of
than
cats.
other than English profs having a heart palpitation every time they hear the word literally, I think most of us know what it means. So that being said, this is Odyssey of the Dragonlords that you've joined.
Literally.
Not
Literally.
not Thursday's coffee talk. So I think the thing to do now is to go around and do our introductions. I think we'll start with George.
Damn it, I got here early again. So anyway, I gotta be fashionably late like Ken. But yeah, I'm George. I play Kairos the Warlock, sorcerer. He's a nymph who's kind of stupid. Intelligence is a dump stat with this guy. So but he makes it up for charisma, so
Charisma with no intelligence behind it. That's kind of a scary thing.
Sounds like a
Could always
hooker.
be a
But anyway.
politician.
Oh,
Cat!
Yeah, Cat.
Hey, I'm Cat. What is this Odyssey? It is amnesia. In the game, I'm an artificer. I'm so great, never at all in danger. It's fine.
All right, Ken.
I'm Ken, I'm playing Bane, and I am trying to figure out why we fight so much whenever we have to choose an island to go to.
I think it's a game you've decided to play.
Aha.
You don't let me talk. I could try to talk these people out of these things.
Hey, focus, George.
Hear you.
All right, Mando, you're up.
Mendo Matt playing the Centaur War Cleric Farron Sandhoof. Don't mind me tonight. I'm drugged up and really don't give a flip. So, yay! Go Team Rocket.
But it blew up, remember? You don't want to say that.
We're blasting.
In other
off.
news, car accidents are bad.
Yeah, and deer suck.
Well, they're good as long as you're not hitting them with your truck.
They taste great though.
Are they less filling?
So Dan, you're up.
Hey, Dan. I'm playing Roziki, the Minotaur fighter, Rune Knight. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hey, come check me out on YouTube at Progressive D&D. We're getting ready to kick off and get some more videos going. So come check us out.
Don't forget my number.
Oh, we won't. Because actually, the technology has changed back, so we're going to be able to do some streams again here soon. So.
Oh, really? What
Yep.
Did they reopen Skype?
No. Daniel he had a change in work situation, and he's back to where he was. So he has his studio at home again. So.
Oh, that's cool. All right, and I'm Darren Drader. I'm the DM here. I'm also a game designer, and I have released a whole bunch of stuff in the last week, which I'm going to tell you about right now. First of all, go to Darren Drader Designs at DriveThruRPG, and you will find the brand new released Daring and Dread campaign setting. This is something that I worked pretty hard on for quite a while, kickstarted it, did all right. And so now that's available. So it's 5th edition, but think kind of old school mentality behind it. And we also use that as a backdrop for the Temple of Elemental Evil campaign, which we'll be playing next week. In addition to that, we released a supplement for it called City of Lustra, And that was authored by none other than Ed Greenwood, the guy who created the Forgotten Realms. I happen to know him from way back, and he was nice enough to do this supplement for us. So that is probably worth about twice what you actually have to pay for it. So I got to recommend that for you. And finally, last but not least, we got the first setting supplement out there for Reign of Discordia. It is called, oh, it's pretty sad, and I can't tell you what it's called off the top of my head. It is called the Zildrath system. This is a brand new worlds, brand new species, and some new equipment, which is released for the Reign of Discordia setting, which is also 5e compatible. And we play Reign of Discordia every other Monday. So go check that all out. And anything you want to pick up from my store, I'd be grateful for. So that said, let's turn our attention now to the game. Who wants to catch us up on what's going on?
Can't.
You know, one of these days
Sorry,
she's
I'm
going to
kidding.
tell you no.
It's happened before. Not for a while though.
Look at that notebook, though.
So let's see. We found a room with pool. It's the king's bathing chamber. There were some fire snakes swarming the water. We didn't fight them. We were nice to them. It worked out fine. But then they told us about a blind Cyclops in the next room. We ended up fighting him after him and Rosiki had, you know,
He cheated.
kind of this exchange of, oh, it's a test of strength, and then this guy just wasn't going for it, so he kind of put the drop on us.
Rosiki totally dominated him.
Yep. We fought him, but not without Rosiki having a mid-combat panic attack. That for real happened, and Bane dropping to hug the earth before defeating the Cyclops. We found a hidden treasure cache and had a long rest. After that, we continued exploring, finding salamander nest with 4 eggs. 2 were broken, 2 flame snakes. We defeated them. We found a bronze dragon egg. That's exciting. Then we decided to take a fire snake egg that was not broken back to the lizard queen, and we did leave it with her later.
Nom nom.
So then we continued to explore a little bit, found another chamber with a workshop with Steros in it. The Jenkin, right? That's what he is, the Jenkin. He wanted us to find Bront, his father, and if we do it, he'll craft us a clockwork animal of our choice. I do believe we settled on a cat. But he was captured, Bront was captured by the Amazons, so we're going to try and find him on their island, which is Themis. In exchange for uniting them or bringing news of his father if he is unalived, he will make us this clockwork cat. And it's so cool. Anisha loves it so much. She really wants to help this guy. He's just looking for his dad. Chill out, man. So yes, then we went back to the little village. The lizard queen was gifted the fire snake egg. Very happy that we took care of her problem with this other guy and Sidon's followers and stuff in the volcano. And then we learned that the Amazons are at the island Themis, and we will be traveling there for this session. That's what I got.
That's where we're at. Good job.
We're gonna pass the Island of the Fates. Just pass it.
We for sure are. Yep.
Well, it's right
And
there.
we may or may not come back to it.
We may or may not
Yeah, if we die.
light fire on it while we're passing.
It's really small.
Oh, this is behaving weird. Why is it doing that?
It's the fate.
I'm right here, Darren. You know, talk to.
Oh, I see what's going on. It wasn't. It's telling me I can't reveal areas because I haven't hidden them yet. I think.
I think
Not that we're quite ready for that yet, but you know, getting ready, being prepared, it's a good thing, right?
Yeah, trying.
Yes. I'm gonna turn my camera off for a little bit. I am still here, but I'm eating, and it's a brat, and it will probably look really weird. So I'm gonna turn off the camera.
Okay, so you guys,
George is
Load up.
so upset.
so you have loaded up onto the boat and you've set sail for the island of Thebes. And yeah, it seems like there was a little bit of conflict going on about that, wasn't there?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was apparently.
I thought it was a
possessed.
unanimous decision.
Oh,
We-
Nisha had to roll.
We all stand behind our-
We're passing.
We all
the
stand
island.
behind our captain's decision.
Yes, I couldn't persuade him.
Nisha was much more convincing. Yes.
I mean,
The dice were just not with me.
that was one of those situations where we were role playing it, and Nisha once again comes through with great rolls to force what had to happen. Crazy.
I don't think if we took a detour, it would have been that big a deal. Is what I'm saying. You know, I mean, they're my goddesses. You know.
Yeah.
My
Are,
patron.
I
are
tell
we
you what,
really going to
Pyros,
beat this horse?
people could unalive real fast.
Yeah, I
Oh my
don't know
gosh.
that I want to hear what the fates have to say to me. So,
Okay.
He said I'm going to be a hero, so I already know.
yeah, that's right.
I
See?
understand.
And I was like,
You're
I'm
already
going
a
to do
hero.
horse stuff. So
Okay, no, I actually am having a problem with Roll20 at the moment. I'm going to try reloading the page and see if that helps.
Quick, everyone
You need-
talking character.
you need me to get
Oh,
out
no.
of it?
No, you can stay in it.
Oh.
Feel free to continue talking. I'm just
I mean,
trying to
just
get this
like-
to cooperate.
I mean, is there no way I could just change your mind at all?
Well, I mean, I think
I
Darren.
tell you
really
what,
did
if
that.
you really want to go to the island of the Fates, it's that way. Feel free to jump in and swim.
Well, it's only right that we go together. I mean, we should all go together.
Well, then you should wait for the rest of us.
Right.
And be patient.
Oh, it's also on the way back, so we could come back. Hey, there it is, Kairos. Look, is that little that island's small.
All right.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's really small.
I mean,
You
I
can
don't
barely
know.
see it.
I've never been there. I just, you know.
And you know what? Until we get there, you will still say, I've never been there.
I mean,
What do you
well,
say when we do go
I
there?
guess it's not in my fate to go right now, right?
Yeah. You get what
Hey,
you
we might
get.
have an actual technical problem tonight. This Roll20 is not allowing me to reveal areas.
It's been so long since we've had technical
Yeah.
problems.
It's actually funny because they just released the they just made the whole weathering thing go live. I find that very conspicuous that it coincides with their release of that, and now all of a sudden you're having trouble revealing stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try it on a different browser and see if that makes a difference.
Would
It
it
might-
matter that we're not in the map? We're still on the
No,
old
that shouldn't
volcano
shouldn't
map.
matter
That
at
doesn't make
all.
difference. Gotcha.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Is it yelling at us because we haven't upgraded to jump gate?
That's a good
Ah.
question.
Because
That
mine
was-
has the thing that says your game is missing features. Upgrade your campaign to jump gate to experience a faster, smoother play. Maybe they're punishing us for not moneying.
Okay, different browsers, high-end computer, same problem. This is going to be an issue because if I can't reveal stuff, we don't have a game.
imagine.
What do we want to do here, guys? It's literally I've highlighted a spot to reveal. and it's
Theater
just-
of the
it's just-
mind.
It's just hanging there doing nothing.
George,
I don't have admin rights.
I've done this on I've done this on Chrome now, and I've done this on.
I mean, it could be do you have any ad blockers? You know, maybe some blocker.
Yeah.
Maybe doing
Is
anything.
it a pop-up blocker?
This is not a problem we typically have.
Mm.
This
I don't know.
is
First time.
this is like severe lag type problems, and I mean severe lag. It's been sitting there trying to reveal the same area now for about 2 minutes,
Let's see what
and
the
nothing.
let's let's see where the internet outages are.
I think Mando might be right. This might be an update problem.
Nah.
Uh,
Hey,
it could also be connected to one of the platforms that I use for doing mods and whatnot. Is experiencing an outage, and I know they're hosted out of the Midwest. And the last update that I saw from them was that they were still working to get everything restored. So I don't know if that might be the same issue.
There might be another thing going on, which is that we have kind of merged our tables, and you're running Jumpgate and I'm not.
well, jump gates run off. It's per game. It doesn't matter if you're running jump gate on one. It's different. I
Well,
could still visit my old games that are not jump gated.
It's already broken, so I'm going to see if converting to Jumpgate fixes the problem.
All right, guys, get out of the.
It won't matter. We don't have to. We'll just have to join the new one.
When he started
Yeah.
doing that,
Eventually,
it
just
kicked me
the
over.
Jumpgate loading.
It happened
Yeah, it
automatically.
kicked me in too. So
Yeah.
looks
Oh,
like
did
we're
it?
good.
Oh, it did,
Automatically,
okay.
yeah.
What to do? Kick you out?
No, it
No,
it
it's
should have
just-
forced them to join the new table.
It just defaulted us into it.
Yep, it did.
Ooh.
So now,
See,
man.
there's a few things that I actually know what I'm talking about.
I did.
I mean,
You know,
you're not very good at talking about deer.
with what?
Deer.
Yeah, well, it wasn't feeling very conversational. It was definitely a hostile encounter, and there were
It's so
three of them, and they had a
lively.
tree with them.
Oh,
Oh, it revealed
Yeah,
the
that's awful.
entire map.
What?
If you look
But
at the
we're in
map,
the lava area.
yeah.
Oh, you're looking at the Lizard Folk Village, though, right?
Yeah. The
Okay.
volcano.
Okay. See, I'm looking at the maps I just uploaded today, and I've got no map, and
Skip tour.
I don't know why.
Join voice and video.
Unless maybe it's working to update the maps. Yeah, this is going great today, guys.
Well, do we want to like maybe
Um,
do like a half hour and see what it's like in a half hour, or
I say we give it another minute or two, and if not, then maybe we might have to just scrub this one.
No.
oh my God!
I know.
Yeah,
At
the
least
process.
4 people will be sad. I'm one
Well,
of them.
that was funny.
If we have to do that, that'll give us a week to resolve our technical issues and come back. And in the meantime, those who are watching can subscribe to the Twitch channel.
I'm gonna try something real quick, Darren. I'm gonna try going into one of my games and see if they're acting up also.
No, it's weird because all of a sudden I've got, I mean, yeah, I just switched to Jumpgate, but the maps I just uploaded, not there at all.
That is weird.
I wonder if I try something here. Maybe if I just try saving the settings again, it'll come back. Or maybe not.
Mine seems to be working fine. That's that campaign. I can try one of the other ones just to.
No, the thing is, I'm looking at the pages that I uploaded the maps on, and literally spent about an hour on earlier today getting the maps all lined up right, because that's so easy to do in Roll20.
Right.
And the maps are simply not there, and the grids are simply not there. It's just a blank page I'm looking at. And it doesn't seem to be coming back either. I'm zoomed all the way out, and I'm in the correct spot. There definitely should be something here, and there's not.
I would delete the Jumpgate version, go back to the old one, and reconvert it again. That's what I would do. It might be maybe something didn't, but it might be that it gets it from it pre-caches it. It might have been pre-cached, so it might have like taken it from the, let's say, noon back up, and you were working it at 3 p.m. or something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I know what you're saying. Oh man, yeah, this is not good. I just tried to create a brand new grid, a new page with nothing on it, and it's not showing. Roll20's worked. At least it is today.
We could just talk about our lives and really bore our viewers.
I bet they'd love that.
We're trying to gain viewers, not lose them.
I don't know. We might be interesting people.
I don't
I
think
guess
I'm
maybe not George with that attitude.
No, I'm not airing my drama out of the. So.
Well, you don't have to do the like. Do you have anything that's not drama? The smile says no, but like I want to believe that you do have things in your life that are not dramatic, that are just cool.
Work's cool.
Okay, that's something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to London next weekend.
I'm concerned for George now. You can.
Oh, London.
London.
Neat.
How long are you gonna be gone?
I'll be. It's 8 days. You know, probably a day of travel, but yeah, 8 days.
Cool. When's that coming up?
We leave on Friday of next week, and then the only problem with Thursday is that's a concert that my wife got Paul Simon tickets, so I'm not available Thursday.
Yeah, but with the time difference, it'll be kind of like, dealing with Daniel. You'll still be able to join us.
Well, that campaign's a little bigger too.
Yeah, he's gonna be on vacation. Let him enjoy his vacation.
What was that banging sound?
That was
sadness.
That was my wife getting ready to kill me.
Oh no. She just look in the room and go, yeah, get ya.
Dragging the massive club down the stairs.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Does it work?
It came back.
Hey, see,
We're in
all
business.
we had to do was talk about ourselves and then feel a little sad for George. For a
Yeah,
little bit.
Roll20 got tired of hearing about it, didn't want to hear our shit either.
Yeah.
Hey, play games, have better, more
Like,
fun
look,
adventures.
Roll20, you're gonna work, or you're gonna have to deal with us.
That or Roll20 was like, oh man, I really shafted George by letting Nisha get 2 20s in a row last week. So like, he needs a win, man.
You should have seen.
Oh, did you see the rolls they were getting during the Reign of Discordia game?
I didn't
Oh my
get to watch the whole
It was
episode.
bad. They almost got TPK'd because their rolls were so bad.
I've had that.
Ours were bad, and his were great.
Yeah, I'll be making an adjustment to the settings in the game after we're done here.
DM gets a
If it wasn't for if it wasn't for my companion, we would be dead.
I got to log in for a bit at the beginning, but I did not get to watch the whole stream list.
I mean, how many freaking ones did we roll back to back, like every character?
I've done that. Yeah. Oh man. So there was one time where I think we started counting and I for sure was in double digits for rolling ones. Wow. I was not playing a halfling. Then I started playing a halfling because of that game, and then I started rolling 2s and 3s very consistently. It was awful.
Yeah, George.
That's how my luck normally is.
That is really bad. But George, we should all become roboticists in the party. Then we'd have like 6 robots that could do everything for us. And that's what I think. Yeah.
Just invest 2 levels in engineering.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
All right, folks. Thank you for standing by. For those of you who have stuck by us through all of this, we are back on track and ready to play. Roll20 was acting up, and now we're good. So, you guys have been sailing for a while, but your ship nears a large island made up of flat grassland, only occasionally broken up by small copses. From your ship, you can see a herd of strange speckled creatures similar in appearance to horses, but with ridiculously long necks that can reach to the top of tall trees.
Giraffes?
Is that a cousin of yours?
Well,
that's such a weird horse.
You've never seen a horse like that before.
Mendo,
Why
what
is
is that?
it so
Ferran, what
loud?
is that?
Is that native to this? Maybe where's my character?
That thing's taller than me.
Forgot to read.
Wow.
It's a little weird looking.
Is that a dinosaur? Is that what they call dinosaurs?
Uh,
No.
Do we know what?
Oh, I mean, it's
do any of us know what this is?
It's an animal.
Wow. Yeah, but
I wonder what it tastes like.
Yeah, I'm guessing
Food.
that
I don't want to taste it.
the neck meat has to be a delicacy. I'm just saying, it's got to be rare to have that long.
It's probably very tough. I mean, it's probably
I would think
very,
so
very
too.
tough.
I don't want to eat it.
Well, I'll wake up the dragon and see what it wants to do. I might have to feed it one. I don't know.
No.
There's no dragon. It's just an egg.
Oh, it's an egg right now.
I mean, there's probably a dragon somewhere.
I've got salt and pepper.
So, if we look at the ground, can we see any tracks or anything that kind of indicates there's life? Do we see anything off in the distance, like that would indicate that?
You don't really see much right now. It's looking like just a flat, grassy island. There's enough hills and stuff that there's probably things that are among the hills that you can't see, but you don't see anything like right off the bat.
Was there any kind of a dock or anything, or did we actually have to like weigh anchor and go in on our
dinghy?
Yeah, there's no docks that you can see. There's no ports. You don't see any villages.
Any natural harbors? Natural harbors? Natural indents?
There is a pretty good indent on the west side of the island. That might be a good spot because the water would be calmer in there. It'd be a good place to drop anchor.
I mean,
then that's where we will go. That's where we're going.
Where are the trees? I thought there would be more trees here. How do you hide a giant when it's kind of like a flat
crazy
grassland?
Animals ate all the trees.
There are some trees. They're further inland, but you can see them kind of off in the distance.
I guess we gotta go that way.
Do we on our way there? Sorry, before we kind of do we still have all the crew as far as Kira and King Pythor and all?
Oh
that?
yeah, they're still hanging out.
Can we talk to them about the Amazons and ask them can they tell us anything about the Amazons? How long they've been here, or do they know anything? They can tell us.
Oh well, the Amazons have been there for a very long time. They were counted among the diverse warrior tribes of Indigo Island during the First War. Their forces were entirely shattered by the armies of the Titans, and they blamed their losses on the frailty of men who surrounded them. So they sought to isolate themselves from Thylia and create a stronger society, one that is dominated by female warriors. Accordingly,
Go ahead.
Accordingly, they retreated to the remote island of Themis, where you are now at. They also tell you that they are diverse in terms of the various species, meaning that there's going to be humans and elves and dwarves, gnomes, even sirens and minotaurs, but they're mostly going to be female, at least the ones who are in charge. Also, don't expect a friendly welcome.
I haven't seen a female
Okay,
siren
so we're all.
in so long.
Do you think they'll be friendly to me?
Mm.
I'm a lady.
Maybe.
We're all
Maybe
Nisha
not.
slaves. We all work for Nisha, and she can talk for us.
Oh, I don't know that that's a great idea.
Yeah, it's great, Nisha. You can do it. You're really good at talking.
I could be your voice. I could be your
No, no, definitely no.
But I'm good at the talking.
But if you're my voice, then they'll look at me as weak. I'm already really small.
No. What happens is you look fierce in the background, and then when I would say, my lady Nisha, here, and wishes to convey her gratitude for, blah blah blah, and then, is that correct, my lady? And you'd have to just do like that solemn nod.
But what if I don't agree with you?
Then you're gonna, I guess, hang me out to pasture.
Yeah, my
or-
face has a really hard time hiding my feelings sometimes.
or hang me up to dry is what I think I meant to say. Yes.
I don't want anyone to be hanging. That
Yeah.
seems bad.
I mean, I don't particularly like it either. I mean, it would probably be really mess up. Although maybe the ladies would like the scar if I live.
I don't know what to say about that.
Might make my voice deeper too. Like,
Is that better?
Yeah, I don't think it really does that.
I don't know.
Not that I'd know anything about,
I don't know that would be better.
Okay.
I think we need a better, maybe sneakier plan. I know we're not good at that, but I think if there's a bunch of really aggressive women, they're probably not going to look at us fondly.
Maybe not you, but look at this face.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
I'm really good at being sneaky, so yeah, we can try that too.
I can do my best.
All right.
We should also ask Thor about the Jenkin guy and his quest for his father.
the janky guy.
Janky guy.
Bront.
Bront. His father.
That's a good idea.
Pythor says he doesn't know anything about that, unfortunately.
Mm.
Do you know what Amazons would want with the Jenkin?
Tough to say.
Do you think they're using him to breed?
Is there any way
as food? I hope not food.
Is there anything we could trade with them for?
He says, I don't know why they took him in the first place, so I just don't know. I can't help you here.
Maybe.
We
If
don't like
it's
to
not
tighten-
drink related, he
yeah.
doesn't know shit about it.
But we don't like the Titans either, right? So aren't we kind of on the same side as them?
I mean, essentially, it's.
So they should welcome us. We're on the same side, right? They want to be heroes. We want to be heroes.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
true.
we should lead with that.
I think so. If we try and be all sneaky and then they catch us, then they're less likely to trust us.
Yeah, I mean, and between Rosiki and Bane, you guys are pretty tough guys, and
Yeah.
you guys are pretty strong.
We're also not sneaky.
Have you ever seen an anthill where all the ants come out and fight another bug that's really big? I feel like that might be one of the situations we might be walking into. We're the bigger bug, but if there are a lot of them, we're going to be in a really big problem.
But I think they like challenges. I think too. Like I think we could maybe like test the strength, things like that.
Yeah, we just had one of those and it didn't go as good as maybe it could have.
I don't know what to tell you. They're Amazons.
Well, let's just hop off the boat.
You gonna wrestle them? We should probably go find where they are.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
I'm guessing
heroes.
trees.
Right.
Okay, so what's the plan exactly? What are you guys doing?
We're gonna be
Trying
heroes.
to find them.
We're gonna fuck around and find
Head
out.
toward the woods.
Just like
Figure out where they are.
We're using the FAFO policy.
FAFO.
FAFO.
I guess so.
Okay, so hopping in the boat and going in. Then is what you're saying.
Yep.
What's the worst that could
I like
happen?
Dad,
I mean,
I don't like.
is there like maybe like a flag of some kind of like signal like says that we're like coming for like parlay or something like that? Like
Like a white flag.
Do you know what language they speak?
Yeah, kind of like that, but but there's more than just a white flag. White flag is surrender. There's
Parlay.
other flag colors for different
Maybe
Parlay?
they like
Parlay.
submissive people and are more friendly to them.
Maybe if we don't show up all armed and like huffy and puffy, maybe they'll talk to us.
That's crazy talk.
Well, I mean, sure.
If it comes to mud wrestling, we'll let Rasiki handle it.
Hey, I just remember something I can do. I want to do a perception check with my smelling. So I have a keen snout. I forgot about. I don't think I've used this since the very first
When you
session.
found the board.
It's been a while.
But I can detect strong odors from up to 6 miles away. So just try to get an idea.
I think the last time
Okay.
we used it, we were in a labyrinth.
Go ahead and give me a check.
You smell something fishy. Oh no!
Ocean.
No.
Worth a try.
I
that
smell
perception?
salt water.
There's ocean here.
There it is.
That's Ferran you're smelling. No.
Does your ability happen to tell you what the DC is on that roll?
I think that's kind of up to
The DC on what it's just if it's something perceivable, I guess. No, it doesn't.
I think it's. I think those only like a
It just
certain
says
radius.
it's a wisdom perception check that you rely on smell. You can detect strong odors from up to 6 miles away.
maybe someone would
Oh, wait a minute.
know.
I have
Sweaty women.
advantage.
Should
I
we
do have
all get to the
advantage on
back
that,
of the boat or like upwind or something? Down.
Oh,
How does that work?
13.
You have failed those.
So yeah, I'm just
Okay.
on the front of the boat, just kind of has my head up in the air, just
Okay.
They smell. That's crazy.
Well, you definitely smell. You smell the seawater, and you can smell smells like fish that you would typically expect to smell in the ocean. You can detect a hint of the smell of cooking fish in the distance. But more than that, you smell some very large animal dung. Like, you're not sure what kind of animal it's from, but it definitely smells like there's a pretty good population of large animals, grass-fed animals that have been shitting up the island.
I think they've been eating. I think it's Bermuda grass. I think it's something over in that direction.
Too much
though.
fiber.
What's Bermuda?
Maybe if they're
Alfalfa.
maybe it's husbandry, right? Isn't that what it's called? Maybe if they're like, maybe they're raising these. And there's
Yeah, they could be raising them. Or they,
a
they
group
raise
of them somewhere. It's the only thing that
So-
stands out to me, though.
It's probably
Maybe-
means civilization.
Maybe if it's a big animal, we can find it and use it like a friend or a weapon to help us.
Pretty sure it's the giraffe things that aren't giraffe.
Because Kairos talks to animals, right?
I mean,
Oh yeah,
if they talk back, sure. I mean,
Maybe we can find big helpful animals that just want these angry people to stop hunting them, or we might have goals that align.
So
yeah, it might be able to get some information from them too. Maybe they'll.
So
Yeah.
I'm sensing we have two choices: go towards the cooking fish or towards the animal dung.
The best choices in life.
Well,
Fish, poop.
It's your shit. Let's go.
I guess it's.
I mean, I would think that fish and chips would be a better choice, but like we could only
I
do fish
mean-
or shit.
Technically, we're going for chips. It's just not the type of chips that you were thinking of.
Shit.
Well, once they
Anyway,
harden up,
the-
you can throw them pretty good, like frisbees.
Or cook with them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it says fuel
Source.
source.
I mean, it's a shitty conversation, but we're still having it.
Okay,
Right
so disembarking and heading in. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
I think
Disemboweling
maybe-
what?
No, but that might be what happened. We'll
It's
find out.
fine. It's fine. We'll be fine.
Maybe
Maybe.
if we unalive fast enough, it doesn't hurt. I hear.
Carpe mediocrity. Let's go.
Toward the fish or the odor, the other odor.
I mean,
Fish.
I just say we just go over and talk to them.
How about
Fish.
we just let Rosiki lead and not tell us, and the rest of us will be surprised.
Sure. Rusiki, where are you going to
muted
go?
Darren.
Let's go to the fish. Oh, it was supposed to be a surprise. Sorry. But maybe talk to one of the animals first. Try that. And
Yeah.
then go to the
Alright,
fish.
let's
See if
talk
there are
to the
any on the
animals.
way.
There's one right over there. I'm sure they're friendly. And he
Let's
starts
go
walking
into the
towards one.
poop pile. Let's go.
No, he's walking towards an animal. Oh yeah, the tall horsey thing.
Can't hear you, Darren.
The long necks.
Sorry, muted myself.
Oh,
So you're saying that you're rowing yourself in, and you're going to go talk to one of the horses.
Yep.
Of course.
One of the,
Yeah.
one of the horses
Of course.
with the
Of
tall.
course.
One of the creatures.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You row yourself ashore. You pull yourself up on one of these banks, which are not sitting up particularly high off the water, and not too far away is one of these horses with the enormous necks, and it's sitting there chomping leaves and looking down at you with a curious expression on his face. And the more you look at it, you realize there's something about it that's just not exactly horsey about it. Like, the pattern's not right, the facial structure isn't quite right. You realize you've never seen an animal like this before in your life.
I think I found out what happened to all the men.
What kind of animal are you?
Are you able to speak with animals?
Yes.
Yeah, Kairos is.
Remember when he talked to the guy
Got a
who was
pet
like, what, a
squirrel, we don't
squirrel in a
talk about
box?
Squirrel. Squirrel in a box.
The
Okay,
chipmunk,
well-
whatever he was.
So you ask it what kind of animal it is. It kind of looks at you and it says, "What do you want to know, man?
Well,
Why should I speak to you?"
I mean, what are you doing but eating? Am I being impolite? I'm really sorry. I just was very curious because I've never seen an animal like yourself.
Well, of course you haven't. You're a man. We don't expect anything out of you. You're worthless.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
You picked up the mannerisms of the Amazons, I believe.
The who?
The people who walk on two legs like me.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, but most of them are women, and they're in charge around here. They know what they're doing.
Okay.
You should be escorted by more women. You're not safe
Oh, why is that?
What did they?
because you're male.
And males are just not safe? We alone?
Not on this island.
So did they clone
So,
themselves?
Oh no, they keep men. They
Yeah.
just don't get to walk around freely.
Well, we're coming as envoys, from another island, from the mainland.
The animal just kind of shakes its head and okay, whatever.
Ask them if they've seen another Cyclops.
Have you seen a Cyclops around? A big guy with just one eye?
A Jenkin. He's
A
hands.
Jenkin.
Does it walk on two legs?
Yes.
Then I have no idea.
There's
They're all over the place.
10 fingers?
But this one's big with a big eye.
Doesn't this one have 10 fingers or something? 10?
Big, small, one eye, three eyes. I don't know. I just want to eat.
Okay.
Make me talking to my kids. I just want to eat, man.
Yeah.
How'd
He's
it go,
not very
Kairos?
helpful. I look at them like he's not very helpful. I'm sorry.
He seemed super friendly. He was talking to you a lot.
Well,
He didn't
Yeah.
attack you, so
No,
he,
no, no.
she,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess I
Mm.
could threaten him. I don't want to threaten him though. I mean,
Why would you do that?
Why
He's
would
not
you
a
do
friend.
that?
He's not friendly.
That's
well,
not heroic.
he's a little snotty.
That's not how you make friends.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't
So
do
what
that.
you're saying is he'd fit in perfectly with our group?
well,
Are we
I'm,
sorry?
What?
I'm not really like, I mean, I'm not really like the intimidating guy, I'm just kind of like the, I'm just, I could
Did
be,
you ask which way the people are?
yeah, he just says they're all over the place. That's all. He doesn't really care. He doesn't have an answer for me.
Okay. Well,
Was it a he though?
let's.
Well, I guess
keep
we can go
going.
towards the
No.
fish smell. It
Yeah.
smells really good, actually. I'm kind of hungry, but I wish they had something other than fish because we've been eating fish for a while now.
Are there any high points on the island to go to?
There's some low hills. I mean, this is not an island that like slopes up toward a mountain or anything. This is just, the whole thing's kind of lowlands. So there's some hills and stuff, but and there's a lot of grassy stretches, but nothing. You don't really see anything in the distance that says, "Hey, there might be people here." You know what I'm saying?
No giant neon sign in the sky, you're saying?
Definitely nothing like that. No.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
Rosiki, lead the way.
Go
You
to
were
the
eating
fish.
fish?
Right. Oh yeah.
They had
So I'll
nuts
start-
and bread. There was a guy baking in the part of the ship. I don't know.
We'll start walking towards the fish smell, cooking fish smell. Okay, well it's this way.
A map has appeared.
Okay.
I'm
A map has appeared, really?
I'm the map.
Mhm.
Ruh-roh. This
Oh no!
This is
All
this is generic battle map number 1.
What?
What?
Oh no!
Hey, this rock is familiar.
My
I know
circle
you.
was there from last time.
This just makes me think of
So the circle is now complete?
You've been waylaid.
It is.
Yeah, I bled over there
This
recently.
is
Okay.
called foreshadowing.
A small herd of delicate antelope crosses your path. 4 suddenly stop. One looks back and immediately turns to stone. The reason for its petrification quickly becomes apparent as 4 8-legged reptiles the size of bulls burst into view. The
Oh.
creatures have been fitted with harnesses that are held by a group of athletic women riding strange beasts not far behind. The mounts are just as strange as the hounds. They are large, hairless animals with leathery gray hides and horns protruding from their snouts. Roll initiative.
Why does it have to be Basilisk? Oh.
Because, we're getting stoned.
Ah.
I thought that that giraffe or whatever it is sounded like Matthew McConaughey there for a second.
Yeah, man. Like,
Might need to put the combat tracker up, Darren.
Oh, yeah.
hey, I beat Ferran for initiative.
Yay!
That was it.
I mean,
Oh.
it doesn't take much to beat my initiative.
Wow.
We're doing
Look
great.
at these great rolls.
I'd probably be
Tremendous.
behind. See, kind of.
All we need now is for the enemy to roll in that one.
So, so do you like fish? I just don't know that I can eat any kind of meat anymore. Fish might be people too.
Fish are food. I mean friends.
Fish might be people too. After meeting the lizard people, I don't know that I can eat meat anymore.
That was an advantage waiting for someone.
Oh yeah, I put an advantage out earlier to whoever needs it first. It'll probably be George.
Or Rasiki, whoever goes first.
I've been having terrible luck in this game.
Like if it was Temple of Elemental Evil, I would say it'll probably be Valen or Dan or other Dan.
Okay, I need to find some counters for these Amazon warriors. So give me just a moment here.
And their mounts. There are 4 of them.
That's one demerit for
Ouch.
Are there any female sirens?
being unprepared.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Could be worse, actually, if there
Here
were
we go.
a siren involved. Could be held against our will and stoned. What?
well,
Yay!
I mean, the creatures that petrify, they just break you up and then they unpetrify you afterwards to eat you. Or a tasty treat. No, in a way, it's kind of it's a great method for preservation of meats.
Hmm.
Did not
Meat.
take that. It's looking like it didn't take that. Oh, it's not allowed. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to load it from Roll20. Let me see if I can find another one.
Oh, that's fine. We defeated them. That's what that means. Yes. No.
It's giving me an unnecessary amount of trouble here trying to get this done. I think maybe they made this more difficult in Jumpgate than it used to be. Used to be able to just take an image out of Google and drop it in, it would put it right in there.
So, like, I was at the supermarket and I went down the candy aisle and I picked up those orange slices candies. You remember those orange slice candies you had as a kid?
Yeah.
I'm a very happy guy today.
Are those euphemisms, or did you actually go to?
Yeah, I went to the store. It's just
That's actually
regular
a
candy.
really fair question.
All right, let's see if this works. I think it's working. This is good. It worked. Okay. Let's see here.
I don't see anything magical on these Amazonians, do I? Wait a second. Why am I all the way? I shouldn't be up front there. I'll be behind.
Where's the front? What? I don't know what direction we're going.
They're over on the northwest quadrant
Are they?
of the map.
Oh, there they
I
are.
guess
And they're
the northwest.
Wait, where's Rosiki? He should be in front.
Yeah.
Let's go, hero. Oh, so send Nisha and talk to them.
She'd probably be next to Rasiki.
Throw her at him.
I'm not a missile. I'm not a projectile. Usually. What?
If you think it hard enough, you can be.
I don't want that.
You should believe in yourself. Be muscle.
Yeah, I
Why would I
believe
want
I
that?
can fly.
I don't want to fly.
How do you know until you've tried it?
I don't like heights very much. Like, they're okay in certain situations.
Well, look on the bright side. You won't be flying very long. That landing's going to get you.
The hell was that? I just saw a fireball. What?
That was for sure like a.
okay. Here's a question.
Whoa!
Usually I can just click on the token and do a right click and say add turn, but it's not letting me do that. Why not?
Try left clicking.
Yep, left click it.
ticket.
It should give you.
Are you using the right tool? Are you using that? Do you have the hand on accidentally? Or
Nope.
like one of the drawing thingies?
Nope. It's not a drawing thing. It's it's a little pointer, a little selector.
Okay, one of them it should give you a cog wheel, and then it should give you like
There
a
we
little
go.
slider thing.
That was just weird because I had to do it like 5 times, and finally it decided to do it right.
Sounds like a lag issue.
I don't know. It's like it was automatically going to the thing where you can manage your tokens. Okay, looks like according to initiative, they get to go first.
Great.
What?
Where the heck are you guys?
Over
I guess,
there.
On the map.
I guess you got.
Southeast.
I guess you got a couple. I guess you have at least a round to prepare for this. Okay.
Go the other way.
I mean,
Hide behind the rock.
they could take an action to move. I don't know.
Is there a cave anywhere nearby? No.
Oh, they're just gonna come running in. So that's gonna be
Wait. If we
So I'm assuming they are
16.
hostile.
Oh yeah.
if we stand still, maybe they can't see us. No.
I don't know. I could shoot them from here, so I think I should get like a free attack on them.
Does anyone have command today?
What?
I don't know. Let's take a.
Just curious if anyone has command.
No, I got grease.
Oh. Man. Ooh.
Oh, we would have had a long rest on the way, right?
We
Yeah,
would have had a
no.
long rest on the way. Definitely.
Yeah.
Do I?
We're level 5, right?
We are level 5.
What would you like?
I would have
me
been able to get.
do?
I would have been able to get an Eldritch Blast at least in before they got into range.
Did we notice them before then? No.
No, we didn't.
I don't know. I mean,
They probably used to the natural environment.
that's good. Oh no,
Oh, look at these bitches beefing on our turf.
these bitches want stitches.
All right.
This command only works on something that has an intelligence, what, higher than 3? What is it? 3 higher?
I think it's 4 or above.
4?
But I would assume a trainable mount would be intelligence of that or above.
But at best, I can
know, all
tell
I
it
know
to
is this.
stop or leave.
Roll. It's got a mount. It's got someone in a saddle. I would tell it to roll.
Ooh. But what is creatures and mounts?
Okay. They use their turn to move. Pretty much all of them. Rosiki, you're up.
All right.
So the Amazonians were mounted, right?
On rhinoceroses, yes.
No.
I feel like-
What?
I feel like that would work.
Oh, rhinoceros.
So-
Roll. Baby,
okay.
Roll.
Disco Inferno.
Let me think here. Since they're on rhinoceros.
That's right.
Rhinoceri.
That's just a
Yeah, exactly.
Now, did you hear that the last
Right.
male white rhino died?
Yes.
I saw a thing about that, yeah.
Very tragic.
All right.
very-
I'm going to use my bonus action to go ahead and enlarge Giant's Might. So that's good. He's going to pull a lance that he has on his back. And he's. I think I'm going to have to. What's the best direction to go? Let's see. No, can't make it that way. All right. So he's going to run up to about right here,
Mm-hmm.
kind of avoiding not running right in front of the rhinoceros. But I am going to aim. I mean, I assume we can aim for the rhinoceros and try to take their mount out.
Sure.
Or should we just-
Let me see if I've got stats on the rhinoceros.
I mean, I guess, are they a combatant? I mean, I assume they are, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're a mount. Take out the mount.
Everything on the field is combatant.
I was
Yeah, I
going to
just
say to
don't
quote,
do
Sergeant Major Humley, if you're on the battlefield, you're a combatant. I don't give a damn what your feelings are.
Yeah, and I'm not so much worried about it being ethical to attack it. I just want to make sure it's something we need to worry about.
Well, you can attack it if you want to. They do have stats.
All right, then I'm gonna try to take her mount out.
Okay.
This is.
And it's got a 10-foot range, so
That is a hit.
19 to hit.
And
13 piercing damage.
Okay.
oh wow!
It plants the thing. It looks like it's barely even phased.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
I said that you plant your lance into the
Right.
rhinoceros.
Yep.
And it just keeps on. It almost ignores you. It looks like it's barely even phased.
That's right. I get a second attack. So I will yank it out and do it again.
Crit.
All right. Let me make sure I'm clicking the right thing here.
Crush them.
Do. Okay, didn't do it. So I'm gonna roll that again. For the crit. All right, so that one did 29 damage on that one.
Okay,
Piercing
so 29 plus 13. Okay, the rhinoceros falls over dead.
Good. And she goes flying off.
Or does she get stuck under it?
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Athletics check, probably.
It keels over and she lands on her feet next to it.
What a bitch.
Right? She didn't even roll a
All right.
dex check or nothing. She just like boom.
She's just like, I got this. Look at me be so awesome.
I've got like plot armor. That's what she said.
I don't know. She might have the feet for like a riding feet, you know,
Well, I would hope she has 2 feet, but I'm.
FEAT. But yes, I know what you mean.
I knew what you meant. I was making a bad joke.
How many?
Really.
All right, my turn's over. Nisha's up.
Okay, Nisha, you're up.
Fireball.
I don't have that spell.
Ice storm.
Meteor storm.
Meteor storm would be nice.
I'm gonna move closer.
Chain lightning would be really good.
Nuclear strike.
So, the top one is the one that fell off its mountain?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one I attacked.
I'm a fan
All
of wall
these
fire.
other ones are.
Still mounted, yes.
I am going to do a level. We'll start with a level 1 thunder wave on them. These 3 right in front of me.
Okay. What kind of save do they need to make?
They need to make a con saving throw.
Okay.
And
Nice. Max damage.
so
What's the DC?
the DC is
Why is it green?
one of the dice was max. 15 is the DC.
Okay. All right. Starting with this one.
Still nice.
Fail.
That's a fail. This one.
Fail.
That's a fail. And the third one
Fail.
makes it.
Damn it.
So the first 2 take 10 and the other one takes nothing?
The other one takes half. And the ones that failed are pushed.
And all the rhinoceroses take it too. They have to roll save.
True. If they're combatants. Because they're
One's dead.
in the thing. They are pushed 10 feet away from you. So
Okay.
Shove them off the mounts. Nice.
I kind of am hoping that would happen.
No, you don't shove them off the mounts. The rhinoceroses get pushed back right along with them.
Okay.
Okay, is that your turn?
But they also took damage, though, right? The rhinoceri also took damage.
Yes.
Do I have any cool bonus actions? Probably not. I don't know. What do I got that I can do? Oh, I'm also going to cast a as a bonus action, I will summon my Eldritch Cannon.
Yes.
And is it I'm trying to remember if it's a spot next to me or if it can be a little bit over. It can walk or climb as up to 15 feet. So I think it's cast in a cell next to me.
Okay.
And then it can move. And I want it to move 5, 10, over here.
All right. Give me a second.
And then it's going to cast its cone of fire.
Oh, you did the
Nice.
flamethrower
So
version.
it's a 15-foot cone of fire. Yes, I haven't used this one a ton. And each creature
Perfect
takes 2d8 fire damage, half of that on a dex save with the DC is 15. So I will
They
roll it.
fell into
Okay.
a
I
burning
didn't
cannon
roll
of fire.
great. The cannon is like they could attack the cannon, but so if they fail dex save, they take 6. If they succeed on it, they take half.
Okay, so dex saves.
Yes.
Okay.
Different saves than I had, but
So we've got 2 of them affected. Is that what I'm hearing?
should be 3, a 15-foot cone.
Okay. All right.
Basically the 3 I hit last time. Trying
Gotcha.
to really get them. Teach them a lesson. Don't run up on me and my crew.
Nice.
What's the DC on these?
15.
Okay, well, the same one that made it last time made it again. Now the other 2 fail.
Stop.
And how much damage did they take? Is that 6?
6 and then 3 on the one that successfully saved.
3 on what?
Unless on the one that saved. It's half damage.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
We don't have to do violence, but I'm really scared right now.
Oh, we will be.
That's for Charlie.
Trespassers and spies will kill you. All right. Kairos, you're up.
All right. Well, obviously, negotiation's not a thing with them, so I'm going to
I mean, Nisha offered it.
come over here. And let's see. I will cast lightning through my staff, which I should be able to get all 4 of them with the 5-foot thick. Well, maybe not this one on the south, but I definitely get these 3. So I will be casting that, which is, where is it now? A 96 damage.
Damn.
That would be 4. Look at that.
Is that a max roll?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, so they probably have to
Too
make
close.
dex saves. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. What? Why doesn't it do? Yes, they are making a DC 17 dex save.
Okay. And you got 3 of them?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to get my pointer out, and I definitely could get 3. I think I could get even 4. No, I'm not on the right. I don't have enough footage. No, so definitely got 3. Yes.
Okay.
But
All
chopped
right.
it there, so I don't know.
Let's see how they did. Fail.
Bill.
Fail.
Shocking.
Fail.
Wow.
Damn.
That was a very shocking experience for them.
40
Nice.
damage. All right. Well, she's gone. She's gone. And she's gone.
Wait,
No.
Right?
I was hitting. No. I was hitting the basilisks. You see the basilisks.
Oh, hell, really?
Yeah.
Now I got to bring them all back.
I'm sorry. I specifically
Control
showed on the map.
Z.
Does Control Z work on this? I don't even know. Oh.
Yes,
Wow.
it does.
Oh, they were over a little bit though. Those top ones.
Yeah. So no, I was shooting at the basilisk. You see, take out
Okay.
their support troops.
But they can all use those rolls though.
All right. The Basilisk actually would have done worse on those saves. So, was it these top 3 that you hit?
Correct.
Okay. Well, yeah. The good news is they are no more likely to make their saves than the Amazons were. The bad news is they've got more hit points.
Of course, but that's why I figured.
Get them at the beginning.
Good idea.
Exactly.
Smart.
Yes. I will then, let's see, use my bonus action to pop up the Shield of Faith.
You remember that time we were on those rocks tied to them because we were gonna die, and then the lizard guys never just showed up? This is revenge for that. I feel like this is the DM punishing us a little. Like, hey, you know what they need to fight? These.
All right. Well,
Well-
I mean, you might be right.
You weren't here last week when he said we've been blowing through encounters.
This is true.
Or Monday.
You
Sorry.
might just be trying to kill us.
Monday.
I'm just saying, we went to Island 9. That's supposed to
9.
5.
9. I thought number 1 was the hardest one.
All right, Kairos, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I did the bonus action for Shield of Faith spell, so yeah, increase my AC by 2.
Okay.
And that's
All right, Bane, you're up.
I am going to. I'm going to use command to make this Amazon look at this basilisk. So this Amazon, I want to look at this basilisk.
Okay, what kind of saving throw do we got here?
What word are you using? Is it a single word command?
It says,
Look!
where's my spell book? Command.
Because I know there are limitations with how much it can
You
do.
speak a one-word command. So all I have to do is tell it to turn, right? Look behind
So that's
you.
a question. How are you going to instruct the Amazon to look at the basilisk with one word?
Look! Pointing.
I mean,
Look! Over there! Look!
I think that I think you'd need a little bit more than that.
yeah. Fine. I'll just tell. I'll upcast it and tell 2 of the rhinos to roll.
To roll?
Yeah.
Okay, well, okay, that's doable. I'll allow that. So the rhinos roll. The rhinos
saving.
roll, and the Amazons land on their feet.
Darn you, plot armor!
Mhm.
You have failed me once again.
Don't worry. We'll kill them.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Wait. Bonus action.
I mean, I think I made the right choice, right? Going with-
Bonus
going with-
action. Hunter's mark on. I guess this one.
Okay. All right.
That's the end of. Wait, there's Nisha's down there. I guess I'll go here, and then that's the end of my turn.
Oh, by the way, Nisha, you should have control over your little thing because
Oh, do I?
I set it up that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Ferran, you're up.
All right, so let's see. Yeah, fuck it. Move to there. I am excluding my party members, and I am casting Spirit Guardians.
Oh, good God, not this again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, concentration up to 10 minutes. You call forth spirits. They flit around you at a distance of 15 feet for the duration. And, okay, so an affected creature is halved. and has to make a wisdom saving throw, or it takes 3d8 radiant. So they get a wisdom saving throw. And that's up to 15 feet. So
That's all the Amazons.
yeah,
And just
it is.
making sure you heard me say I exclude my party members.
I definitely did hear that.
I'm not sure why, but you know.
Because otherwise the Amazons are gonna do stuff to you, probably.
Jesus. What is the DC on this save?
Looks like it is 15. Yes, DC 15.
Yep, there it is. Okay. All right, I know how this is gonna go. So we'll just see if any of them.
You want me to go ahead and roll damage, or you want me to wait?
Just hold on a second.
Okay.
Whoa, that's 2 successes.
Gross. I mean, great.
And a critical fail.
I mean, I really don't care whether they, succeed or fail. They're still taking damage. It's just a matter of how much.
This one made it. This one made it. The other 2 did not. Now go ahead and roll damage.
Is there a critical failure on that too?
There is, but I don't think that matters.
It's not like Pathfinder, George.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Is this half damage on a success?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Too many systems we play.
Okay. I think that's all that does this round, right?
Yep, and then on each of their rounds, they get to make the save again.
Okay. This is concentration, isn't it?
Yep.
Good.
That's okay. I've got more spell slots.
I just thought of a word I could have used.
Okay. They're up.
Make
their saves.
I could have just said retreat, by which token they'd have to turn around and retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
But
they have to make their saves. They have to make their saves again.
It's their turn, right? Let me see.
On a failed save, the creature. Okay. On a successful
when the creature
save.
enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. So they're starting their turn.
Okay, but what about? Nope. They shouldn't be affected twice in the same round, though. Correct?
No.
But the last round was his cast.
Yeah, that was me casting it, which is
only so close because of the order of.
Yeah, he's the last
round. Yeah, you're right. We're at the top of the round. I didn't think about that. Okay, saving throws again. Here we go.
Hope you don't make it.
Damage. Roll high, roll high, roll high.
Okay, they all failed. So they take
a billion.
Oh,
another 15.
They take 15.
Nice.
Damn it.
That's better than average. Okay. We're close to it.
Surrender.
That's his trademark.
Drop dead. I don't care if they surrender. Drop dead.
Okay. So here's what happens: you kill 3 of them. The final one, it's her turn, and she surrenders.
All right. Cool.
What about the basilisks? Are they under her command?
They are not stupid. they are knocked down quite a ways from their maximum hit points. They are no longer interested in this battle.
Hey, look, there's something over there that we forgot to do.
Hey,
They ran off.
you made a really smart choice. I knew we could work this out. So your
Don't
friends
go away
again.
mad. Just go away.
Okay, so she looks at you defiantly, and she says, "What do you want with us? Why are you here?"
I'm just here to get somebody's dad and then go.
What species is she, though? Humanoid?
He has lots of fingers.
She's a human.
Big. And I don't know, maybe he makes stuff too, like his son. makes things. Maybe. Big guy, one eye. Like, beep.
It's just what are you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about.
We're looking for a Cyclops.
Bront. He's a Jenkin. His
A
name
Jenkin.
is Bront. Have you seen him?
I only know of one Jenkin on this island.
What's his name?
What is his name?
Or her name, I guess.
It's his name.
I don't know.
It's his father. Unless
Sparrow's
Yeah,
the Jenkins.
If
father.
it's his father, it should be Bront.
It is Bront.
Yes, Bront.
Could you
yes.
please tell me where he is?
Why should I tell you anything? Why don't you just kill me?
Well, I don't want to kill you. I just want to retrieve someone and then leave. I didn't want to kill your friends either, but you were very aggressive towards us. And this just didn't work well for you. I'm very sorry for that.
I'm not.
Please ignore them. Thanks.
Okay, well, she says, she goes, all right, look, clearly you people don't know what you're doing because you're in the wrong place. This is our hunting grounds.
Oh.
If you want to find Bront, you'll need to go and probably take him by force, but you would have to go to the the prison, which is north of the island.
No.
Do I believe her? I rolled a 16 for insight.
She doesn't seem to be in a position where she can lie to you very well.
Okay. So it's a different island?
It's a smaller island, which is just slightly north of this island.
Is that on our map? Someone check our map.
It is poking out of the water within swimming distance of the island.
Oh, we could just take our boat.
Yeah, I don't want to go through the whole island. Maybe go around to like north and like parkour. Okay, that's very helpful. I'm very sorry about your friends.
You'll know it because there will be a portion of the island sticking up out of the water, and it looks kind of jagged. There will be a landing area.
Okay, and you said that he wouldn't be nice. Why? Did you do something to him?
No, I didn't say he wouldn't be nice. I said that
You have to break him
I
out.
said that the other warriors who live on this island will not be nice.
Okay, that makes sense though, because you also had a rough time of it. I appreciate the information. Thank you so much. Please take your fallen home and do any kind of rights you have. Have a great day.
So
Yeah, what she said.
you gonna let her go?
I mean, I guess they could warn the people on the island, maybe attack our ship. So if one of my comrades wants to take her out, but Nisha's not going to just kill someone who's
No,
defiant.
That's not very heroic.
We could take her prisoner. We don't have to kill her. I mean,
Oh, yeah. So that's a really good idea.
there's always
If you
an
could just come with us so we don't have to do violence, and then we will leave you on that island once we get our friend, and you can hang out with your friends there. That would be probably better for everyone.
All right. Well, she goes, I don't really have a choice, so whatever.
Thanks so much. Do you have a name?
Yeah. Amazon
Of
number
course
4.
she does.
Do you want to share it with us so we know how to refer to you? You can make a fake one. That's okay.
You want a freaking name.
You can make up a fake name
Her name is Karen.
if you want to be like Lily
How
or
about Joyce?
Joyce.
we just.
Or-
I feel
She
like
says,
hey,
she
you.
says, my name is Anna Shea.
Anna Shea. Thank you so much. We will make sure you get back home-ish if we can. But we do need to kind of get this done on the down low safely. So thanks so much for your compliance.
She can probably swim, Nisha, and she said it's only swimming distance. So.
Yeah. So we'll just leave you on the island thing when we're done.
I'm assuming Rosiki probably wants to shrink back down to normal. Is that right?
Yeah, he would after a minute.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so we're tying up anal spray or whatever her name is.
If we have manacles or whatever, check those out and be like,
Anna
So
Sure.
sorry for the discomfort.
That's what I said, anal spray.
We're just trying to make sure this goes well.
Good job, Nisha. You talked really well there. I
I tried.
thought you did good. But
Who's
Alright,
not
so-
showing?
I guess we're gonna go
Oh,
back
no,
to the
where-
boat.
Where's Kairos?
He's over here.
Where
he's
am
way
I?
up. He's way
Oh,
up
he's
to the
all
right.
the way up there. Okay.
Yeah, I was blasting.
He's strategic.
All right.
He came out blasted.
I'm gonna transporter pad your asses.
Yeah. Come on, Anna Shane or whatever.
Damn it, Jim, there's no
Amasha?
intelligent life on this island.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that you take her back to the boat and then you sail to the north, and you keep her prisoner, and she can even help point out the spot you're supposed to land. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's exactly what happens. You pull around the north end of the island, and she kind of points off in the distance. You see one of the little small islands poking up very close to the island here, and she says, that's where you need to go. That's where that guy's going to be at.
That's where we need to go.
Yes. Yes.
yeah, can you row? I bet you could row really good.
I thought are we gonna take the big boat over there?
Oh, I don't know.
There's a
I thought we were
landing.
gonna row to the big boat and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
take the big
Oh,
boat and she can
row.
come with us.
We have more than one boat.
I mean,
Down
we have the boat.
Yeah, the dinghy. The big boat.
Yeah. I thought since
I
it was
mean, we've
swimming
got the
distance,
ship and
we
we've
would
got the boat. I didn't know we had another boat.
Apparently, there's a dinghy on the boat.
Everything on the water is a boat to me.
Oh, okay.
There's the ship
Well,
and the
I'm assuming you put her on the ship so that you eventually
Yes,
can watch her while you're
Yeah.
here.
We'll take her to disembark with us when we get to the little island.
we'll give her. The
Okay,
high-
so you
know,
So you
Hi,
see the little island up ahead of you. Do you want to go to it, or what do you want to do?
go
Yeah.
to it. Yeah.
I mean, is there any? Are there any
Yeah.
bases or like forts that are facing out the island? I mean, crenellations.
Not exactly. Not
Are there
exactly.
any
There's just
doors we can
there's just-
sneak in?
there's just a landing area.
Okay. But there's a landing area, and do I detect any magic on the shore of the landing area?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Fantastic
let me
question.
see. I think the answer is no.
How long did it take us to get over here? It's important.
Half hour, something like that.
Could be about an hour.
20 minutes. Who knows?
5 days.
Oh no!
It was 3 hours because it's a 3-hour tour.
No.
That's funnier than it should be.
It is. If I get killed, my next character is going to be named as Gilligan.
Gilligan.
If it happens, I hope it happens in Reign of Discordia because that feels really funny.
Well, we are most likely to have to build another character in that campaign.
The way we keep going every fight. But at least 2 of us have been down every single fight.
Yeah,
Me,
well,
me being one of them.
I know who's least likely to.
I was running around with 1 hit point.
So dangerous.
I mean,
Does that feel like a theme every time? Because didn't that happen to Rasiki the other week too?
Probably.
Yeah, you got knocked down
Yeah.
last time, yeah.
He was at like
Yeah.
1 hit point for that round though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I'm not the tank in the other campaign, though.
Okay, so the one thing that you notice from the boat is that there seem to be a fair number of statues hanging out on the shore.
Oh no!
Great. This is probably going to be really unpleasant.
Maybe we should go
Very
talk
artsy.
to the prisoner and say, "What's up with the island and why are there so many statues?"
Is that a Gorgon? It's a Gorgon, isn't there?
Maybe it's an art commune.
Right. I'm
that.
sure
Kinda
that's
like their
it.
craft.
Are the visages in like horrific poses, like, or I'm just curious.
No, I mean, there's you're guessing there's like 10 of them, and most of them are just like standing there, but like one of them is crawling, and there's there's a good number of them there. So so you want to ask the prisoner what was going on there?
Yes.
What's in here? What kind of guards are there? Be honest.
Only the guardians.
Who
And
or
the
what
guard-
are they?
What kind
They're
of
living
guardians?
statues.
The guardians are
Oh,
living statues.
Why is that one crawling?
They'll look more like marble than the rest of them.
Like weeping
What are the
angels
rest of them? Be honest.
They're the men.
Okay.
At the age when Amazon male reaches the age of 18, they're brought there and turned to stone with the Gorgon, which you've already seen.
Okay.
Why 18?
Great.
Because that's our way.
Oh,
So are women allowed on the island, and they will be
Stoned?
unstoned?
Unstoned.
Nice.
No. These men, excuse me. These men are definitely not going to become unstoned.
No, I mean, if a woman were to go on the island, would they be safe?
No.
Hmm.
And she looks at Nisha and she goes, "Was she safe?"
Well,
I mean, I didn't get hurt,
right.
That was
so kinda.
purely luck.
Mhm.
So you wanted to hurt
Keep
me?
telling yourself that.
Why would you hurt me? I didn't do much to you until you came for my friends.
Because you are trespassers and spies. You're not allowed here.
We're like friendly neighbors coming to ask what happened to someone they need. But okay, you believe what you need. I get that. I guess we will let you off the boat when we've handled our business. Could someone please gag her? She can't see screaming.
Did you say gag her or
I mean-
gank her? What?
Gag.
Gag.
She can't
All right, so
scream.
killer, gotcha.
She's already
I
manacled.
thought she said ganker too. Oh,
I mean-
Nisha just went bad.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa.
I didn't say shanker or anything, guys.
we didn't find any ports,
Okay.
right? So
No, there was a landing. That's
We
all we
can-
know about.
Please don't gag. Nisha might make questionable decisions sometimes, but like she doesn't think these people are necessarily evil.
I mean,
They're not actively doing
not very good either.
necessarily bad.
I mean, they're only sending people to the island to get turned to stone. I mean,
You
there's
know what?
absolutely nothing wrong with that.
They don't
Look,
look like they were hurt. They're not screaming. They're pretty
this is-
neutral.
this is
How do
you trying to force your culture on other people.
How
If
do they
they
turn them
try
to
to
stone?
stone us, that's not okay either. It's kind of like when they're like, "Hey, just eat my son because this is fine." I wasn't cool with that. I also am not cool with becoming a statue, but it's a risk we have to take.
Just saying, some people have different cultures. That's all. You got to respect
Well,
cultures too.
There's a difference
anybody-
between respecting it and embracing it, and I don't want to embrace these cultures, but I do respect that they can exist like that way where I'm not. So once
Okay.
I get the thing I need, I'm gonna leave because I
Does
respect
anybody
them
know
enough
how
to
they
leave alone.
Does anybody know how they turn them to stone?
Gorgon.
Probably
like-
something.
She said
Is there any
Gorgon.
precautions we can take or anything?
We could
Yeah, don't
blind
turn to
ourselves,
stone.
but that seems bad. So
Can we wear stuff over our eyes? Maybe
Blindfolds?
blindfolds?
I mean, we could. I don't know how great that would be. We kind of need to see to find where we're going. I could probably send Olive. I don't think Olive can turn to stone.
Olive could not turn to stone. That
Good
makes
idea.
that's a great idea.
All of the construct, right? Yep.
Yeah, like she could tell me things so that I know what to do. But I feel like Rasiki could probably find his way around pretty good without his vision too, because he smells good.
You smell. I do
There's
smell.
no-
Thank you, Nisha.
Yeah.
That's the first time anyone's ever told me that.
Okay.
Whoa.
That
Those
was
are
a little disturbing.
Those are kind of our biggest
Well,
Sight.
Theron, you always say I stink, so
no sight options.
Well, you've been using that soap I gave you, right? No?
I have, Kairos.
Sasquatch. So
Sorry, Nisha. Go ahead.
Those are kind of the only workarounds I know. I don't know what you other guys have that you could do, or
use our shields and
That
then
would
look
make
at the
you-
ground.
Well, we could always just shoot them from far away.
I mean, if we see them. But once we get into the
And then
jail
like-
part, I don't think we're gonna see them till like they're right there.
Gotcha.
Who do they
Okay,
keep
so
in
what
the
are you
jail?
doing? What's the plan here?
I guess
He
we're
said
approaching
plan.
the landing.
Yep.
I don't know.
Nisha
I ain't the
Nisha-
captain here, so
Nisha will blindfold herself,
I think we scout with Olive just to find out where the Gorgon
and she's
is
yeah.
and go in
That's a good
the
idea.
opposite
She will
side
for
of
sure
where the
use
Gorgon
Olive
is.
for
Well,
that.
here's the thing. There's not going to be a whole lot of scouting going on because you can see the entirety of this thing. And
Okay.
basically what there's a little landing area and there's stairs going down.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Olive is going in the stairs.
Yep.
yeah.
Clockwork spider.
Does Olive have dark vision?
There's no Gorgon outside of the stairs. So it's inside the stairs somewhere.
Okay, so that's where you are. You wash up on I'm assuming you took your boat
Yeah.
and you get to the shore and you see a whole bunch of people who are stone, and then you see a bunch of much nicer looking statues that are stone, except they're moving and they're looking at you. So roll initiative.
Couldn't we have shot them from shore from the water?
You silly.
Maybe.
Too late.
He did not want this to happen. Initiative. Wow.
At least I nat one on the initiative.
They have a,
It looks like you you guys all pretty much beat them on initiative.
Even me? That's crazy.
I
Oh,
think
wow,
even
but-
you, yeah.
With my .16, wow, insane.
Hey, the .16 is better than the not .16.
Yup.
All right, so it looks like Nisha gets to go first.
How big are they're? Just normal human size?
These are medium-sized,
Medium size.
and they look like they're made of marble.
Can they,
Oh really?
can they
Oh,
swim,
really?
though?
Oh really?
Ah,
Oh, really?
So they're made of marble. So shatter would be in theory pretty effective.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Break.
Like this creature in a 10-foot radius sphere.
Grind their
Are we
bones.
just close? Or would there be another cell above where the beach is coming in?
Say what?
I'm just wondering if there would be a row so we could be back a little more. We could probably get those two.
This is a funky looking map. Mhm.
You
Yeah.
can also get these two as well if you.
If you do it over there.
I
We don't
mean,
wanna
you
break this.
destroyed those other statues. I don't
Yeah,
really
they're
know.
dead
I
already.
I can't.
Yeah, Nisha will probably try and get these guys on the left with a shatter.
I think I read a ruling that after you're petrified after a certain period of time, regardless, you can't be brought back unless it's a wish.
You know that might be a really old rule. That
I
might be going back to like second edition.
Don't
Okay.
age shame me.
I'm
Yeah, I
probably age shaming myself because I know what you're talking about. Okay, so they need to make a con save. I don't know what the DC is, and
15.
they'll
Um,
take.
A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on their saving throw.
Okay, so that's interesting because that gives them disadvantage, but then they've got a natural thing here, magic resistance, which gives them advantage.
So they cancel out.
Fair.
Correct.
Free roll. I'll take it.
Okay, so two con rolls coming up.
Fail.
And die.
That looks like a pass,
Nice.
And die.
and that looks like they just made it.
That one just makes it, yeah.
So if they make it,
Oh.
it's so half of that. So 4 damage. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I rolled 2 1s. That sucked.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
Since she's up by this guy, she'll kind of like I don't know, be like, someone maybe help. I'm very small. Is there if there's a statue near her, like maybe she'll hide behind the
Oh,
statue in the
crap.
corner.
You know what, you guys? We got the doubles on initiative problem again. Let me go through and get the initiative order real quick.
Okay.
Nisha, were you a 16?
I was.
Okay, so the 8 can go. Bane, are you a 13?
Yes.
He is.
Okay, so the 6 can go. Rosiki, what do you get?
9.
9.
Okay, so that can go. Kairos, what do you got? The 4.16, right?
Oh,
Yes, indeed.
Okay, and Faran, what do you get?
6.1.
Okay, all right, that's corrected now. Sorry about that.
No problem.
So there's a statue in the spot, and she'll just kind of cower behind it gently, being small. And remember, you guys can share a spot with her, I believe, because she's small.
I think she wants somebody to protect her. I don't know.
Please save me! I'm dangerous.
She's small.
There's
Okay.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Okay, Bane, you're up.
Well, let's see. Rosiki is. Should I protect Nisha or take the left flank?
Technically, the left leg will do that also, because it keeps
True.
those guys away from me.
I will go here. Did this one pass? This one failed or made the save, right? This one made it, right?
They both made the save.
Oh, it was a 10 DC?
It was DC 15.
Right, saved for half, so they took the half.
Well, this one.
But the one didn't save. It got 10.
Yeah.
You're right, my mistake.
I was like, wait a minute.
Okay, so that would have been 4 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Thus.
I rolled
Okay.
really crappy for damage.
No, I know, but it's important to make sure it all counts. So that's
All
fine.
right. I'm going to do. What do I have left? Level 2 spell slot. All right, I'm going to use your level 2 spell slot, and I'm going to attack. Oh wait. Well, first I'm using my bonus action for Hunter's Mark on this one, and then I will attack. Where is the weapon? Is this one? Is the 14 high enough?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Which one do you say you put Hunter's Mark on?
This one.
Okay.
All
All right.
that tis my turn then.
Okay. Rosiki, you're up.
All right. Seiko will move down here. Let's try to protect Nisha a little bit. Then I'm going to attack this one. Let's see, with advantage.
That's a
There's
hit.
a 17 will hit.
Bludgeoned it to death.
Okay, now I have a question for you. Are you using a magic weapon?
I am. Yep,
Okay.
using my great axe of Xandar.
Okay, so we don't need to worry about that.
That
Okay.
was maximum damage. So 16.
Okay.
Second attack.
Hit.
18. For only 7 this time.
Okay. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Let me think. Do I want to grow? No. I'm good.
Okay. All right, Fran, you're up.
Growing about your
All
business.
right, starting, I'm going to put a spiritual weapon here on the opposite
Alright.
side of this thing from Bane.
So that's where you wanted it?
Yes, sir. I'm going to have it go ahead and attack this thing as soon as I find it.
Okay, so it's attacking the one in the middle. So
Yes, sir.
okay.
It does not get the advantage, but I would get advantage if I was right there. Correct? Is that the ruling we made?
Right.
I thought it does. The people can't get it from it.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
People can't get advantage from it, but it can get advantage if there are people flanking the creature.
I couldn't remember, and
I know it's confusing
kind of
as hell.
high. So, all right.
And that's a miss.
All right. I will then move into here, and I'm gonna go smackety smack with my magic warhammer.
Okay. Oh, that's a hit. For 12. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That'll do her.
Okay, Kairos, you're up.
Yes. I will use my where am I? Okay. I will use the shatter spell. No. Yes, the shatter spell.
Mm-hmm.
Myself. Where was it? Where's the radius circle? Oh
Okay.
shoot! You got
Is
into.
that a con save?
Don't worry, I can't use it because I didn't realize everyone engaged.
Oh, okay.
So I will. Shoot, I'm going to engage. I'll come in to flank. I will use my hunter's mark on the
one next to you.
Correct, the one next to me, and let me make sure I got that turned on. And I will two-handed strike.
That's a miss.
Bummer. All right, well, that's my turn.
Okay.
Was that with advantage, George?
Oh yeah, I didn't roll advantage, so my bad.
Make another roll. Let's see if you actually hit.
Yes. Why are you doubting me, sir? I feel like I'm being doubted.
Okay, that's
there. We go.
That's
nice. That's a little better. I mean, this is
worked out to be better damage.
Much better. And I think the damage count for as not just bludgeoning. So yeah. Does it go down, by the way?
No.
I'm just curious.
No.
Just curious.
Okay, they're up. So the one that you haven't tagged yet at all is going to step up to Rasiki. By the way, I have to make a roll here. There's some weirdness involved with these guys. This is one of those places where it'd be nice if I could put a numbered counter on, but I don't think I can. So,
Bombs.
What kind of are you needing to count turns?
no, I'm needing to count an effect. That's okay. I'll just make notes, by hand, the old-fashioned way. Okay, so we will
There
start.
is an effects thing.
Okay, so he got a 3. Stupid pen.
Pencils.
Mechanical pencil's better.
But this one says always practice bike safety. Just in case you need reminders. It's important.
Okay, what did I get on that roll? It didn't.
And it changes color.
It didn't show me what I got on that roll.
I'm showing.
Oh, there it is.
It's
It's 2. Okay. All right. It was hidden underneath my my die roller. Another 2. And another 2. Okay, so what that tells me is that 3 of the 4 have broken arms, which means they can only use 1 spear attack. Number 4, the first one we rolled, one on Rosiki's other side, got a number 3, which gives it a broken leg, which reduces its movement by 5 feet. So,
wow, I wish a broken leg only removed my movement by 5 feet.
Right.
That being said, we're going to start with this one. It gets 2 attacks, and it's going to attack Rosiki with 2 spear attacks. So here we go.
Miss.
20 and a 17.
God damn.
They both hit.
Okay, so that's going to be...
Ouch.
Please hit for low damage. Thank you so much. Oh, poorly.
Okay, so that's going to be a total of 22 damage.
Ouch, Chihuahua.
I would say is the 5/5 the first one. Then I just kind of know.
Yeah, the 5 and the 5 is the first hit, and the 1 and the 3 is the second hit. The +8 would be the 2 hits plus 4 added together.
Okay, so then go ahead. His rune's gonna flash, the cloud rune, and I'm gonna divert that first hit, so I guess 14 hit points, to the one in front of me.
Okay.
And I'll take 8 damage.
Okay. All right. The one that you just diverted the damage to, it can only make 1 attack, but it's going to make that attack with its spear.
Rosicky points to the other one, say, "He did it. He hit you."
So it's going to attack and get a 17. Is that a hit?
If it's on me. If it's on Rosicky, it hits. Yes.
Okay. That'll be another 15 points of damage.
God.
This one here is going to make its attack against Farran. And it'll get a 13. I'm assuming that misses.
That does miss.
And the last one is going to attack Bane. With 15. Does 15 miss?
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay. I don't think they need to move this round. So that's the end of their turn. Nisha, you're up.
Which one of these guys over here is looking worse?
This one, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's a good one. I'm a little close for that. She doesn't want to burn through all her spells. How bad off are the House Rosiki looking? He took some hits there,
Still bloodied.
but not
Scale,
like.
scale of 1 to 44, he's at a 20.
Okay. Shit.
Ow.
Yeah, that's not great. Nisha's gonna just heal Rosiki since she can cure wounds since he's right next to her. So you're going to gain 20 hit points.
Damn.
I rolled really shitty damage last round, and then I rolled max healing.
Wow.
So you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. And
All right,
that's her turn.
All right, Bane, you're up.
I'm going to try and hit that same one this time. Let's see.
Okay.
Where's the +1 sword? It's right here. Oh.
A 15. That is a miss.
Miss again.
Did anybody
wait,
ever use that
wait.
advantage that our chat sent?
Yep. That's what I was about to bring up because it's not been used yet.
What was this?
One of the viewers
Mhm.
gave
advantage.
advantage at the beginning, like earlier.
And
For
I
whoever
forgot.
first needed it.
Okay. Oh, make another roll then.
Well, but I already had advantage and I forgot to use it. So.
Okay, then crit fish.
Yeah.
Fish.
Oh, wow, that's terrible.
No.
Well, again, use that advantage one.
A double advantage? Sure.
I don't know.
What?
The DM call has to make that call.
What's the question?
Can I
Should
use
he have
his
rolled it a second
advantage?
time with advantage? I would have just taken the second roll.
Yeah,
bad
I mean,
roll.
no, it would have been just another roll. It wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been rolling it twice.
All right. Well, I will just sit here. Hey, why not?
Swinging swords.
Swinging swords. And...
Very good.
You can't
Okay.
hit me and I can't hit you. This is great.
That's your turn.
That's it.
It's a stalemate.
Rosiki, you're up.
All right, this going to after this one. Well, I got this other one hitting me from the back behind. Miss.
That's a miss. That's a
That'll
hit.
be a hit. 10 slashing. Go ahead and is it looking pretty bad or?
Yeah, it's looking pretty cracked.
All right. I'm going to use action surge then. Go ahead and attack again.
No hit.
9 slashing.
Okay.
Still up.
Magical
One more and miss on the last one.
Okay.
Health's okay. Okay. That'll be it.
All right. Ferran, you're up.
All right. So first thing we're gonna do is spiritual weapon's going to attack the one between it and Bane.
Okay. That'll hit.
17. Nice.
For 11 damage.
Okay.
And then, because evidently it's still up, I'm going to try to knock the shit out of it with Pythor's Warhammer.
Okay.
Python's Warhammer. I'll
Jesus
take
Christ.
that crit.
Yay.
Well, at least somebody's hitting. That's all I care about.
Okay, some 18 damage. Is that right?
That's what it looks like. Make sure that computated right.
Looks good.
Looks right.
Math.
Okay.
Math is math.
Yay for math.
All right, is that your turn?
Well, if this thing's still up, then I guess so, and I'm a little worried now.
All right, Kairos, you're up.
I am Kairos. I am up. Let's see. I will be using my staff to strike at the nearest one.
Okay.
Is it staff or MRSA?
Staff of Thunder and Lightning.
It's staff.
Yes. Yeah, it's staff. I don't know why. What's it doing?
Got to get those infections
Oh, you know what?
right.
Yeah, I don't know. You just dropped a wall of text on me.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not
Twice.
rolling. It's not rolling. No, 3 times it looks like it's not rolling. It's not rolling the attack again this time. I don't know why.
You might have to do it manually.
Yeah, I'll do it. I
There
was
it
doing
goes.
it to D&D Beyond.
Okay.
You should have advantage.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you better use that advantage because that's a miss.
All right. Ooh. That's hopefully.
That'll hit.
Yeah, great. Excellent. 13 damage.
Okay. That's enough to do that one in.
Wonderful. You see, guys?
25% down.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay, they're up. And we're going to start with this guy who gets 2 spear attacks on Rosiki.
And he's gonna miss.
That's a crit and a hit.
What the balls?
Wait, use the advantage that somebody bought to impose disadvantage on the bad guy that just attacked him.
Is
Don't
that
work
allowed?
that way.
To be fair, it's a good thing I healed Rosiki.
Yeah, it is.
All right,
It
Sam,
is.
why it's a disadvantage for the bad guy?
Is that
No, no.
To be fair.
Doesn't quite work that way.
I'm so glad I healed Rosiki.
I'm so sad. I already used my rune. So let's hear it.
Okay, here we go.
You're gonna roll bad.
25.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. That's actually not that bad, honestly.
It could have been a lot worse.
It could have been a lot. It could have been a lot worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
All right, moving on to this one who is next to Ferran. He's going to take his
Thanks
one
for
attack.
that 20 healing that Nisha gave me.
You're welcome.
Ferran, does 17 hit?
On the money.
All right. 11 points of damage. And the other one's going to attack Bane.
Finally fixed.
And that's a miss.
Had some audio issues there.
And I think this one is going to move to here. Otherwise, they don't feel the need to move. That'll be the end of their turn. Nisha's up.
All right. Rosiki, you're not looking great again.
We have like 3 advantages, just so you know.
Yeah. 3 advantages.
Yep. Because for some reason, they're sending the messages to me in Discord saying, hey. So, I'm relaying to y'all. I guess it's because that way we don't have to go back and forth between trying to watch that channel.
That's probably good.
I'm not complaining.
I think because who's next to me? Kairos is
I
next
wonder
to me,
what this
right?
overlay thing does.
Kairos isn't hurt at all, is he?
No.
Yeah. Since the only person who's close enough for me to heal is Rosiki, I think I'm gonna try and heal Rosiki.
Oh, that's what the overlay
He's
does.
getting hurt.
Should we put the comments up here while we're playing?
17 healing,
Sure.
Rosiki.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Cool.
17. Thank you.
I thought we did have to come. Oh,
17 is a hit.
That's
No,
not
that's
to hit. That's just healing for Rosiki.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
No.
Don't worry. I'm not hurting anything.
My attention is divided. Can't you tell?
You're doing great. We got this. I didn't hurt anything. Nothing takes damage.
Why'd you
Rosiki
hit
looks
him with
like he's taking
advantage?
less.
Nisha, crit fish.
Yeah. That's actually a pretty good healing roll for me. So that's her
Yeah.
turn. 2 pretty decent heals.
Very good.
Okay. Bane, you're up.
Oh wait, I'm gonna move just slightly onto the side so Kairos could get closer.
ones.
I could have got
All right,
close.
so let's see if I can hit them now.
You can do it.
Can
I've
do
got
it.
mad with advantage.
Which one are you attacking?
Bad.
The same one I've been trying to. Oh, that's not
There
my
it
roll.
is.
Where's
The one
my
that
roll?
Johanna's marked?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
Damage?
hit, right? Yes. Good.
Oh, yeah.
Finally, a hit. Oh my god. So, where's the damage?
If only you could make it so we could type in here too,
And
instead of going to
boom.
Twitch.
So we didn't have to go back and
And
forth.
then, since
Yeah.
I used a second level spell slot, that'll be another 30. So 22 damage.
Nice.
Okay, let me hold
Oh.
on. What was your first?
I forgot and 4 damage of blunt, so 26 damage.
Okay. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Rosiki, you're up.
All right. After that didn't feel very good.
Does it feel a little less bad now?
No, I feel better from you, Nisha, but not from this guy. And he bears his head down at him.
Smash his head in.
That'll hit.
Try 19.
But heroically.
14 damage.
Okay.
Second attack, 26.
Nice.
Hit.
For 15, so 29 damage.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
No, I'm going to use my bonus action to do second wind. Let's see, 1d10. But yeah, you can go ahead and go. I'm just going to do second wind to take some more, to get some hit points back.
Okay. Ferran, you're up.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
15
so for starters, the spiritual weapon is going to go smackety smack smack.
Okay. Miss.
Ferran is then going to attempt to go smackety smack smack with Pythor's Warhammer of Pythons of Pythagorean theorem.
Okay.
Triangulate and listen.
A squared plus b squared equals c squared.
That'll hit.
You're in a
13.
non.
Yes, 13 bludgeoning.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Sure. Why not?
Okay, Kairos, you're up.
Okay. I will strike out with my staff of thunder and lightning again. Two-handed.
Is it very frightening?
Two-handed.
Question: which one are you attacking?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. I should actually move in first, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you
Do I
can.
get? Do I still get advantage here? I forget.
Yep.
Yes,
Correct. I'm needing that
because you
advantage.
need it.
I need it, damn it. And it
Yeah,
fails
no,
me yet again.
It fails you.
It failed me. Oh, by the way, my hunter's mark is on that too, so I just want to make sure I forgot to mention that. So that's my turn.
Okay. Looks like the golems are up, and this one is going to take its one spear attack and attack Rosiki. Hit.
I curse your dice, Darren. Curse them, I
Jeez.
say.
I
Personal.
curse your digital
I mean-
platform.
7 points. Could be worse.
We've
Yeah,
been cursing his dice. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Hey, you know what? At least I'm not rolling him behind a screen where you can't see him.
I don't feel like
I mean,
you'd
there is
lie,
that.
though.
There is that. But at the same time, if you were rolling them behind the screen, you could lie and say, oh, they missed.
I don't feel like you would, though.
That's true. And that's also true. All right. So this one is going to attack Ferran.
No, he's not.
He is.
No, he's not.
And
He is.
miss.
And he got a 21.
Dang.
Fuck you.
Oh,
So that's going to be
are you alive?
14 points.
Uh,
And this one will attack Bane.
you're totally missing though.
He totally gets advantage too.
With
What? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Still gonna miss.
So here we go.
Miss.
Twos.
Miss.
Double twos.
That's
Oh.
24 and a 21. So either way, it's a hit.
Shield.
You take 14 points.
Fine. Okay.
And they still don't feel the need to move. So that'll be the end of the turn, and Nisha's up.
It was about time I got hit.
How bad are our healer and other guy over there doing?
I'm blooded.
I'm fine.
Blooding. Okay. Blooding fine. Okay. As long as you're
I'm-
not like real
I'm
close
awesome.
to like edge of death.
I'm better than
I'm way
Faran.
less than half.
You're way less than half. That's more than bloody then.
Faran is bleeding
Bloody is
out.
half.
Bloodied is half or less.
He's covered in blood.
No, bloody is like half. Very bloody.
Why are we arguing?
He's on his last hoof.
He's on his last hoof. So
He doesn't give a hoof. I'm a hoof to give.
what's the best way to do? I don't know if I can afford an opportunity attack from this guy. You know what?
Throw your spider at him.
That's true. My spider is probably on Rasiki. How far can it move? I have to look at what its stats are. I think it can move that far. Just crawls down your leg. It's fine. It's fine. Don't look at it. It's fine.
In your pants the whole time. We're good.
No, I usually put it on his back so he doesn't know it's hanging out. It's gonna heal you. I think it can get that far. Where is the notes on it? Oh, it's so hard to find the little buddy. No, it's not that. Where is it? They had found it and put it somewhere last time where it was closer to find, and now I don't know where it went. Other tab maybe? Nope. Anyway, yeah. Can we just say that my spider can get, I think it can go 20 or 25?
It's only 20 feet.
I think it has a flight speed. So it's probably fine. Cast its little drifty wind thing and just flies over there. So yeah, if I can cast Cure Wounds on Aaron.
Okay, so we need to get your spider out. And we've already got the DM out, so we need something else.
Starship Enterprise is like last time.
Should we just use Finnegan as a spider token? I can put that one out.
It would work.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like.
There she goes. Finnegan's the spider.
I kind of like my creepy mask thing, but I can't seem to find it. I also can't find the Starship Enterprise. What the hell happened to that? Oh, I think I erased them to make
There,
room.
it's upside down Finnegan.
Yeah, I think I did. I erased it to make room because I was out of space. Okay, so I need to find something else.
So this is gonna be my third heal. I just put Finnegan upside down for now. You can replace it later, but Spider will heal for 13 hit points.
All right, your spider is a goat.
It is the goat.
I will remove Finnegan.
Spider goat does whatever a spider goat does.
Man.
It heals you and you feel a little better. Not great though. And that's about all.
13 points, right?
13, yes.
Okay, why is this not letting me change who controls it? That is freaking weird.
It's fine. I don't
Does it
need to
have your
really move
goat?
it. Just assume it's like hanging out on Farron's like hindquarters.
I was going to say on his flank.
All right. Okay, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Bane, you're up.
I'm gonna slide over here. Whoop.
That was bad.
Bad. Oh, all right.
Hey.
To heal or to attack? That is the question.
Attack.
Quit horsing around.
Be offensive. to everyone around you.
Let's move forward, okay, guys?
Ooh.
Hey, that's not nice.
Shield of Faith is
That's not nice.
concentration spell. Alright, Thunder Smite on the one I'm still attacking.
Okay.
Yeah, take it out. With advantage? Do we have a few stored?
He's
I still
got me
have
right
advantage.
next to it, so he's got advantage anyway.
Okay. Double advantage.
No, that's not true. The one he's been attacking is this one.
Yeah.
You would have advantage on this one.
I will use the
Right.
advantage from the audience
Yeah, use it.
Ah,
to
yes.
attack the one.
If we
that
don't
is
use it,
attacking.
We shall lose
Lose
it.
we lose it.
Yes.
Douche. Oh,
That's a
17
hit.
hits. So it does this,
You-
and then
Your blade strikes true.
True
where
in the
is
Rainbow Kingdom.
Thunder Smite damage. 2d6 thunder. Okay. 2d6.
No.
Boom. 21 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Still up.
Is that the end of your turn? Oh, yeah. Still up.
Son
You're
of a
up.
biscuit.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Rosiki, you're up.
These statutes
All
are
right.
so dumb.
That's
17,
a hit.
14, second
Stupid
attack.
pile of hit points.
15. I think misses, right?
That's a
I
miss.
love how your advantages on both of those were exactly the same number.
That's
Yeah.
weird, yeah.
Unlikely. But it
Well,
happens.
mine's done it twice in a row now too, if you recall.
Weird.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Fran, you're up.
All right. Speak of the devil. Spiritual weapon is going to attack the one between it and Bane.
The
Okay.
one
And
The one betwixt you?
yeah, we're going to betwixt it some more.
Betwixt it till it's dead.
I'll
That'll
take
hit.
that 20.
I shall
Is it
strike.
alive? I don't know.
I shall strike at the.
Seriously, that's all the more damage I did. Okay, whatever.
You've damaged them more than I have.
And I'm going to use the Pythagorean Warhammer of Pythagoras. Farron's going to smack the one right there and see if he can crush it into crumbly crumbles.
Triangulate his face.
That'll hit. For 9.
Die, damn you! Die!
Not yet.
Die!
Jeez.
Whoa. Okay.
Sorry.
Anger issues? Angry
No, I
nuts?
think we're all just mad that they're still alive.
Pretty much.
Yeah, see, it's one of those times. It's one of those times. It's a good thing that we're not all sitting around the same table, because now I'd be afraid of him. We'd probably start having to get the cops involved and start talking restraining orders and things like that.
Oh,
Somebody
no,
has
see-
lost his shit.
To be
Anyway.
fair, to be fair,
Kairos.
if we were all around the same table, I feel like today he's injured enough he wouldn't be like physically aggressive at us.
I'm also drugged
Ah!
up enough that, I'd probably fall over before I could stand up. So yeah,
Probably
there is
true.
that.
Probably true.
I mean,
All right.
he does have that drool on his chin right now.
Again?
Kairos.
Again.
Thought I wiped it
yeah.
off.
I mean, all right.
From the aggressive
turn.
yelling.
I strike at the.
From hell's heart, I strike at thee.
That'll hit.
Indeed, it does.
Nice.
Kill it in its face.
16 damage.
Shit to knock out of him.
Okay.
Kill it in
Is
its
that the end of your
face.
turn?
That is.
Oh my god!
Okay. Golem's turn. We're going to start with this one, and he
Fucking
is...
die already.
1, 2, 3.
So, Rosiki, 19. I think that's a hit, right?
Yep.
Okay. 11 points of damage. This one here is going to attack Farion.
Yeah, suck on a nose hair.
What?
Sorry, that was funny. It's funny because it was confusing.
It got an 11, so that's a miss.
Yes.
And then this one is going to attack Bane, and it gets advantage.
I hope it falls on its own arm.
Ah!
That's
18?
a miss. Ha
Oh, okay.
Wait,
All right. They still
One
don't feel
arm
the need to
free.
move, so
it
Nisha,
shows
you're up.
1, but it shows 11 there. That's weird.
Rasiki, you doing okay?
I'm fine.
Great. I'm gonna try to acid splash this guy in my face. Is this guy or one of the other guys looking worse? I don't know if I can see those guys too good.
What's that?
Who looks the worst?
This guy here looks the worst.
Okay, and he's close to the other guy. I was kind of thinking I should do it anyway. So I'm gonna use acid splash on those guys. So I'm gonna just slide
Okay.
slide up a little so I can see a little better.
So those are dex saves, right?
It will be dex saves. Yes, DC is 15. Please fail.
Okay.
Thank you so
Starting
much.
with this one.
Fail.
Well, if you didn't want it, why'd you take it, dum-dum?
Got a 16, so you made it.
And it splashes to the guy next to him also.
So we'll do a save for him.
Because you can hit 2. If you choose 2, they have to be within
And that got a
5 feet.
15. So I believe that
Damn it!
also made it.
Ah! And she just goes, I'm trying to help you. Why won't this
Okay.
go? And that's her turn.
All right, Bane, you're up.
For the love of Pete. So the one betwixt us is the worst.
Yeah, it's not looking good at all.
I will use bonus action to shift my hunter's mark to that one. And then
Attack
I
it with
will
advantage.
I will attack it with natural advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is... Oh, 16. I think I barely hit.
That barely hit.
Barely.
That plus...
And it goes down.
Final
Nice.
fuckily.
Wow. All right, you know what? Now I'm going to move there. So,
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
yes.
Okay, Rosiki, you're up.
All right. Hack at the southern one again.
Hit.
21. 6. Second attack, 24. So 16 total damage.
Okay, that's exactly what you needed to drop it.
Woo!
Nice.
You did it. You
Gonna
did
go
it.
ahead and use another second wind, but you can move ahead. Go ahead. In my turn. Well, actually, he's down. I'll move. Whoop, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm gonna stay back for just a second. I'll get to there anyway.
Okay. All right, Ferran, you're up.
All right, moving the spiritual weapon to here so it can go smackety smack smack.
That would be the middle of stone.
Oh, is there
Right
a wall
there?
there?
Yeah. There.
Oh, is there
I
a wall?
figured that in this spot here, there's just enough room there that was out in the open. Spiritual weapon's not very big. That it was okay.
I thought that was water. Okay,
I
I
did
thought we were
too.
like on the beach and that was water. Okay,
No,
I
the beach is
apologize.
behind you, and these stupid maps are
I move it
circular.
up here though.
Okay, can it go right here? Is that okay?
I will allow that. Yes.
Okay. So that's to start with, and it's going to go smackety smack smack. Don't talk back.
Hit. Wait a minute. Do you get advantage on this roll?
The spiritual
Bane's
weapon
right there, so yes.
But
Yeah,
the
it
spiritual
does.
weapon doesn't get it unless there's two allies that are adjacent to the opponent.
Well, one ally.
Okay, either
I'm
way, the
confused.
17 should hit, right?
Yeah, that was first roll. That would be a hit. Yes.
7 force.
Okay.
Can Ferran squeeze in right here?
I'm going to say yes again because these maps are circular, which is kind of stupid, but yeah.
Okay, that should still allow Rasiki to get in right here and attack. All right, so we will smackety smack
Hit
Ooh.
for another 7.
Okay.
And Fini.
Okay, Kairos, you're up.
All right, I will Eldritch Blast. That's right. We will use the special effects that the jump gate gives us.
Cool. So what does he need to make? What does he need to do?
Well,
Dex save, is that right?
no, it's an attack roll. I missed.
Oh, okay. You missed. But the effect is cool.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
that you draw. You have to draw in. It doesn't automatically.
I'm going to have to check that out. Okay. It gets an attack. So
Hey guys, on your turn only, man.
who is the most injured here? Probably Ferran. It's going to attack Ferran.
I mean, it's a big horse, biggest target.
And it misses. And that's the end of its turn. Nisha's up.
Maybe I can hit it. Have it roll some dex save. Acid.
All right. Gets 13.
Hey, I hit it
Nice.
for 6 acid damage.
Burn, baby, burn.
Okay, let me check something here.
Acid Inferno.
Easy man to acid.
Acid is not listed, so okay, 6 damage.
Yeah, it'll
Oh,
melt through
6
that
damage.
stone.
That was just what we needed to take it out.
I did it.
Way to go, Nisha.
Our hero,
Yay.
Nisha.
Let's go save Bront.
I'm sitting there with my hammer smashing the pieces into dust.
You all right there?
I will be.
Are you sure?
Let him get it out. Let him get it out.
Okay.
Hey guys, can we take a little rest here before we go down into here?
Why? I'm doing fine.
Yeah,
Feeling
I
a little
guess.
capped and
Not even a
I can
scratch
do it.
on me.
I'm okay with the rest.
Maybe we can go
You're,
back.
you're doing
to our
great.
ship. And can we go back to the ship maybe and take a rest there?
We just
Like-
need a short rest.
It's just. I think a short rest is probably okay for.
Yeah, short rest is fine. That'll work for me.
I think Farron needs to work through his feelings anyway with some therapy over there. That looks like what he's doing. I mean, I tinker with stuff to each their own. He just wants to smash things. It's cool.
Okay, so you're wanting to go back to the ship? Is that what I'm hearing?
I think we're
I
just gonna rest on the beach.
They said
there-
short rest on the beach.
Are there any precious stones out of these golems?
No.
I thought you needed a precious stone to make.
No, the golems, their weapons, everything, it's all made out of stone. So when you killed them, you took their weapons out with them, and they themselves are not worth anything.
I mean, if you guys want, I can just go see if Bront is in there.
I don't think you should go by yourself.
Hey, Bront, you down there?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Well, you don't hear a response, but looking down the stairs, you see that it goes down to a landing, and then it appears to turn and continue.
Okay, like
Good
we
luck.
could rest here.
So you want to take your rest?
Just a short rest.
Yeah, just so
Okay.
people who need to roll for hit die, because I don't have much. I have 1 spell left for healing, so you might want to roll some hit dice, guy. Nobody wants to die in the weird jail-like basement.
All right.
Your hit
Pretty
points
sure
don't
that's-
matter if you're trying
So
to stone.
is it It's whatever you roll plus your Constitution modifier, isn't it?
It depends on who you ask. There are different people who do it differently, but I believe it's supposed to be your rolls plus con. Some people say it's con per each die rolled, but it depends on how the DM is running it.
Yeah, because the way Roll20 is doing it, it looks like it's adding the con roll into it.
Yeah,
I can't think of a reason why it wouldn't.
Yeah,
I mean, that was my understanding of it, but I wanted to make sure. So, and then I saw that Roll20 was.
Okay, so go ahead and do your short rest, and then we're going to wrap it up for this session.
All right.
Okay, and we get 20 million XP, right?
No.
So, what was that for?
Now keep a tally on what you've taken out, and we'll take care of that after you've wrapped up this portion of the adventure.
So the basilisk retreating counts as defeating them, right?
No.
Yeah,
What?
No.
Didn't
We
we
would've
kill?
fought
You didn't actually fight the basilisks.
But we would have.
No,
If they weren't cowards.
I shot 3 of them.
I
made
was
them
gonna
retreat.
say Kairos did fight them as
Yeah,
part
but
of our.
they ran away. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give you half. I'll give you half on those.
I'll 3/4. How about 3/4?
Kat, did you
Let's take
have
half.
How about half?
Let's take 2
you have
basilisks.
I don't think we got
3/5?
XP last time either. So the Kat.
Yeah,
did
we
you
didn't get XP last time either.
tally the other.
Okay, we'll take care of that offline, but I'll
All right.
give you your XP, okay? It
All
doesn't
right.
seem like there was that much XP that you got last time, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this session up. By the way, I really like this overlay feature. If I would have known about this before, it would be up like all the time.
George
Is
and I told you about it.
No.
Yeah.
Is there a way for us to type our own messages? Like we can do private chat, but is there a way for us to configure? That's what I want to know because I
It
like to
should
be able
be.
Oh, you're talking about. I'm sorry, I was thinking in Roll20. My apologies.
No. Yeah, there
so-
should be, which is what I say. Is there any
Well-
way you can fix it so we can type in here to the people instead of us having?
I've got the ability to.
You have the ability. So
I just use Twitch on my phone,
See,
and
yes,
I
you.
mean,
I don't
do they
know.
want to talk to
I
us?
guess you have to assign it to us. I guess somehow.
Let me if you guys, if it's not giving you the option to, then I think that might be I think that might just be a restream thing that's not letting you do.
I'm
I
not
don't-
too worried.
Yeah, I just was curious if it did it. I don't even know if it does.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously it does because I just did. But as for why can't you use this to type into it, I don't know.
You as the admin might have some hosting rights that you can give to us. You have to probably assign it to us.
I'd have to look into that.
Yeah.
So I'll do that later.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll just go ahead and leave that overlay up, and I think we'll just make that a permanent thing. But we're going to call it a day. So let's go ahead and do our sign-offs here. And today we'll start with Ken.
all right. Well, another great day of almost dying and getting some experience, and some more questionable natives and their xenophobia that we had to deal with.
Mhm.
But it's good.
Cool. Mando?
So that was definitely an interesting introduction to that island, we'll say. Not like in the Amazons. I'm thinking the island needs to be nuked from orbit, but hey, that's just me. Yeah, everything was fun.
Well, unfortunately, the Amazons are not there to be likable.
Yeah, well, you know what? We can take them out of having to be there entirely. I'm okay with that.
All right, Kat?
I mean, I thought the Amazons were fine. 3 out of 4 fell down really fast. So,
That's true.
I'm Kat. I played Nisha. I just enjoy playing games. It's fun.
Okay, Dan?
Hey, I'm Dan playing Roziki, and I'm glad I'm not a statue right now. So see what happens next or 2 weeks from now.
Okay, George?
I'm George. I play Kairos, that lovable warlock with a staff of thunder and lightning. Pachow!
Hmm.
And those those starting off lightning bolts do help, I think, a lot. So only once a day, but still a nice thing to have. Nice tool.
All right, and I'm Darren Drader. I am the game master. I believe our next session is going to be next Thursday because that's our off week on Reign of Discordia. So next Thursday, it's going to be the Temple of Elemental Evil. That will be where you guys are going through the Daring and Dread campaign setting on the continent of Androsa. And if you guys want to check that out, go check it out. Going to Drive Through RPG, look for Darren Drader Designs, and find the Daring and Dread campaign setting, which just went up for sale a week ago. There's also the Daring and Dread City of Lustra, which was written by Ed Greenwood. Also went up just since last time we played. And finally, if you're interested in Reign of Discordia, our space opera game, that setting is available there as well. So go check that out. And other than that, we will see everybody next time.
Take care, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Wow.
Watch out
Thanks
for
for
deer.
watching.
Yeah, that's